quick recap, because it's been a month since we played. You've come to the Gate of 12 Stars, ran into this silly character named the Jangly Man, and managed to overtake him and his crew, who he had sacrificed to turn them into shades to use against you. He was an awful fellow, awful fellow. And then you finished the journey on, after just scuttling his ship into the sun. You finished the journey on to the controller planet, where you knew there was a control facility on every single one of the moons orbiting the suns, but this one was on a moon that had lush life. So you assumed this one would be different than the others, so you came to this one. And you were correct. When you got here, you ran into some evils in the jungle. Or no, I wouldn't say evils, but I would say wild animals that caused you some trouble. But then you did find evil when you got to the control facility, because the cultists were kicking puppies. And
we don't take kindly to kicking puppies.
Puppy.
Although, Allie, aren't you carrying it?
I don't have the puppy.
Yep, Puppy is into Will's backpack, just sticking his head out. Or her head. We haven't figured that part out yet. You've gone into the facility, encountering 2 holograms. One that was not so helpful, and the other that is still mysterious, but seems a little bit more helpful. And the cultist, and you did a good job of thumping them pretty good, actually. Even though things got scattered all over the rooms there. And another group of shades had actually come to the walls and attacked you, and you handled those as well. When we last left off, you had taken a prisoner, this cultist right here with the blue dot. And I believe you had him tied up, if I remember correctly, when we left off from the last session. And
hopefully we have him tied up well, because we don't seem to be very good at doing that. Everybody we tie up escapes.
It's all part of the plan. So, you've got the open options ahead of you. You can question your prisoner some more. There are a few areas left in the facility to explore. You know the shades came from somewhere down this direction, beyond that wall there. There looks to be another room down here at the end of the hallway. And you've also got the 2 holograms that are currently residing up with Cypher, actually, over here in this room.
Have we interrogated the cultist at all, or did we kind of stop before we got a chance to do that?
If I remember correctly, we kind of stopped before we got a chance to do that, so...
Okay. So we have gotten no information from him whatsoever.
Right.
Not yet. And just, if we did, we forgot about it, so you can go ahead and do it now.
Fair enough.
He scowls and looks at you with a dirty look.
Did we take care of the other hologram, or are they both just...
They're both still there. You haven't done anything with the less than helpful hologram. The one that called himself Estrith.
The one who electrocuted us in the floor.
Yep, that would be Estrith, yep.
Got it. We should take care of him.
Alright, so I'll mosey on over to the guy who's still semi-conscious and say, well, you're gonna have a slow, painful death unless you can tell me something that makes me want to keep you alive.
He kind of gives you a withering look and says, I welcome death. I'm at peace with the Devourer.
Yeah, but the problem is that you don't actually reach death.
You don't really you haven't really grasped the concept of slow death.
As your words start to settle and he realizes what you're saying, go ahead and give me an intimidate check.
Oh, me?
Oh, Ryder.
Okay.
You can assist it if you want.
I was going to say, I don't think I'm very good at intimidate, but I can certainly try.
A Cypher assist and see if we can bump that up.
All right, hang on a second here. I guess I'm not that bad at intimidate, actually.
I'm not that bad either when I don't roll a 2.
For a rat, I'm kind of intimidating for a rat. Maybe I look like I'm carrying the plague or something.
Funny that you should... No, anyway. He kind of looks back and forth between Ryder and Cypher and glances over at his fallen allies. And
maybe notices a pissed off android.
A very pissed off android. And you can see something inside of him just breaks just a little bit. And he kind of goes quiet and starts shaking his head in disbelief.
Disbelief of what?
That was it.
Oh, disbelief that this is even happening. He doesn't believe in the moon anymore.
He doesn't believe that he's been bested by Starfinders.
This isn't what Null 9 said would happen. She said
Yeah,
we'd
when-
take the whole universe down with us.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
that's not really happening,
Right,
as you can
yeah.
see. And, yeah. Slow.
Is there anybody still in this building?
He kind of hesitates like he's going to say something and it withdraws it himself, but then he eventually stammers out, Zix is still in the other room.
Six?
What's he doing?
Zix.
Is that what he said?
Zix, Z-I-X.
Oh, Zix.
What is Zix doing?
Who the hell knows what Zix does? She's insane.
I think you know. Why were you here?
They're looking for the Stellar Degenerator just like we are.
Blow us up. Can we, Cypher, do we want to try and lock up that other hologram so he can't do anything to us? Can we, like...
We could try. I don't know.
Just the floor again or something?
Now that we let the genie out of the bottle, I'm not really sure we can put him back in, but we can, I guess, some computers checks to see if we can disable the non-helpful hologram.
Lock him out of being able to do stuff, or I don't know.
Yeah, and just as a reminder, the unhelpful one is the one that you found down in room C. Down, you
Yeah.
can't see the numbers.
Right. Yeah.
The one you let out was actually the helpful one.
Oh, so the non-helpful one was already out.
Yeah, that one was already out without doing
Released
things.
by the other one.
We released the helpful one. The non-helpful one was already out. But if there's a way to, like...
There was like a software prison that you let the helpful one out of. Maybe
Yeah.
we can just put the unhelpful one back in.
I can certainly try. Let's see. I do a
Don't
little
quiet.
fancy coding here.
Don't cross the network stream.
So as you walk over to the terminal, the other hologram looks at you curiously and says, excuse me, what are you doing, sir? I mean, I admit you were quite helpful in freeing me from that prison, but I can't let just anyone have access to our systems here.
We're trying to stop people from destroying the world. Or the universe, or something.
Well, I understand, and I am appreciative of your efforts, but...
I'm just looking to see if there's more of you in here that need freeing.
Oh, no, I can promise you that. There's only the two of you. You've already met Esteth, and my name is Osteth.
And how do we know that you guys aren't dangerous to us?
Well, that would be a difficult thing to prove, wouldn't it? But other than the tools in the facility here, I have no means of interacting with you directly. I am just a hologram attached to an AI program within the system, after all.
But your friend electrocuted us with the floor.
Oh, that's what I mean by tools in the facility.
Oh,
Although
right.
You see like a computer interface appear in the air, like a holograph or something. And he starts punching on it. He says, "Oh, the floor defenses will actually need quite some time to recharge. It looks like they haven't been functioning in a few hundred years properly, at least."
Well, they functioned just fine when he electrocuted the hell out of us.
I'd actually go so far as to say that they actually malfunctioned. If they had functioned properly, you would not be breathing, my friend.
Oh, that's comforting.
Either way, your other holographic friend over there was not playing very nice and was actually helping the people that we're here to try and stop. So we're gonna try and put him into
Breaks. He needs some breaks.
timeout.
I
Bad.
wholeheartedly agree. If that is your purpose, by all means, please proceed.
All right.
Trip kind of walks over and he says, No. I may have taken a misstep, but there's no reason to do something so awful as putting me there. I speak directly with the Devourer now. I hear his whispers, and there's nothing that can undo that now.
That sounds awful.
Who do you think you're hearing from?
It's a Billy.
Hello.
What up, what up?
The Devourer himself. Have you not heard of my Lord and Savior, the Devourer?
When did you start hearing from the Devourer? And
As a hologram.
do you hear his audible voice, or how does this work?
Well, when I first encountered him, he was whispers in the code, whispers in the data systems here. We have quite a few sensors stationed throughout this star system, our stars system, as I should say. Oddities and things I began to investigate. I soon came to realize that it was actually a voice, an entity reaching out to me. The other hologram reaches over and says, he nods and says, I thought my friend was seeing things, so to speak, but eventually it drove him mad. I wouldn't suggest talking to him much longer. I would actually lock him away quickly if I were you. I can share any information he knows, except perhaps anything that he did while I was locked up in that prison myself. I had no access to any sensors, so I'm not sure what happened over the last few days.
Well, we're not sure who we should be locking up at this point. Why don't you guys tell us what you know and we'll decide.
Well, as I said, the helpful one says, my name is Osteth, as I mentioned before. We were both once one of the many Kishuli scientists who monitored this entire system, protecting its secret, so to speak. Long ago, I actually had a physical form like yourself, but in order to maintain these computers past the unfortunate, inevitable demise of our civilization, my friend Estreth and I decided to convert ourselves into digital versions, consciousness, that would serve as the custodians of the Gate of 12 Suns for all of eternity.
Well, that sounds like a very noble cause, but unfortunately, your science station here has been found out by some not-so-good types, and we would like to stop them. So if you have any information that can help us to that end...
Or eternity's gonna get real short.
I believe you are correct. Here, let me access some information, and I can try and figure out what they were doing while I was locked away. In the meantime, see if you could do something about my friend here. He's warped, he's twisted, and he's been changed by his contact with the Devourer. But I'd like to believe that maybe there's some way to help him.
So the computers checks that Newell and I did, can we use those for trying to lock him away?
Yes. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure. If you want to still do that, yes, you're able to do that.
Yes, that's what I would like to do.
Do we need any information from him before we lock him away?
Yeah, I was like...
Do we want to try and find out what's happened the last couple days, or...
Sounds like the good guy, Ostelith, was that his name?
Osteth? I went and put their names under the tokens. Are you guys able to see
Oh,
them?
okay.
He's
It
in
sounds like Osteth kind of has all the information we need.
Or at least he thinks he does.
and he's definitely in a hurry.
He's
to
been
get
out
out of
for
there.
a few days.
Well, minutes.
No, days.
Oh, I get what you mean.
Apply that Windows update to Eltreth and see what happens.
Right? Well, reset his basic functions.
Suddenly his audio won't work, so you see the hologram trying to talk to you with no audio.
Wow.
And displaying half his body because part of it is disabled.
I'll have done with it. I'm going to contact Null 9 immediately.
Wait, shut him off.
Can't you just disable his motor functions?
Shut him off. Shut him off. He's not.
Asa says, well, you can try. I mean, although visually you see the hologram moving over to the terminal, he's actually working behind the scenes inside the system.
Cypher,
I
turn him
thought
off.
you guys already locked him away. What are you doing?
I thought we did. I don't know.
I was just
Yeah, I'm
waiting-
not sure what we're gonna do with those computers checks.
Well, that is your check to lock him away. I was just waiting for you to say the word of yes, we're doing it now.
Lock him away. I lock him away immediately before he can do anything.
All right.
All right. So now that you've got him locked away, can you like isolate him to just like a visual interface only, so that he can still like interact with us, but not with the system?
The particular program that was used is not able to do that. It completely segregates the code, almost behind like a firewall type structure,
Mm-hmm.
and does not allow any traffic through. So now you could alter the program to allow for that, but that would take some time.
Cypher, aren't you like a whiz at this?
Can I see through this wall?
Let's see.
Yes.
It's more engineering, really, I think, than computers. There
Nice.
is a lot of engineering stuff I can have the time on,
Oh, I see.
but or maybe not. Let's see.
Somebody in the next room. I don't know what somebody
So what you see through the wall is you see what looks like some kind of room where a mechanical room where they work on robot repair type thing. You see, bits and pieces of robot frames up here. I wish Mike were here; he would love this. Bits and pieces of cranes over here, in crates over here, and then in this closet down here, you actually see another Yusoki. She's dressed in like a yellow, like jumper type garb. And she's got reddish eyes, but you can see like sores all over her face. It looks like pieces of her flesh have been ripped away, and they're openly bleeding down her face. Her arms are completely bound by this mechanical construction, this construct thing. It's like got her arms wrapped around her back tight, and she can barely move. And her feet have been bound as well.
So I just linked it there. My speed hacker ability does say that I can. It's about disabling mechanical devices and computer systems. Half the usual time.
That can still apply if you wanted to. So if you do want to modify the program, instead of a few hours, you can probably do it in an hour or so. Rewrite the program to do that.
Yeah, for now I'll get started on it. There might be some emergency that pulls me away from it, but as long as nothing disrupts me, I'll get started on trying to recode it.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a computer's check for that. That will apply to the entire thing.
Hey, Austin, who's the Yusoki in the next room that's rather a mess?
Yusoki, I'm not familiar with that species.
Turn around.
The guy next to you.
Oh, so an individual like this. Yes. When the cultists originally came into the facility, there were two other individuals of the same species as your friend here. A male and a female, I believe. They were not held in high favor by the rest of the group, though. They were treated rather poorly.
Should we go see if she's okay?
I'm running the sensors now. It seems she is quite injured. She sustained some sort of physical trauma before she was locked in that closet there.
I will go.
Are the robots in the next room, are they a danger to us?
Let me double check for you. He pulls up his holographic interface again.
Wait a second, guys.
And he says, no, all of those systems are completely inoperable at this time. Merely bits and pieces to do repairs on the robots. Although we haven't done any maintenance on robot maintenance in this facility for thousands of years now.
One second, guys. While we're doing all this, you might want to take 10 minutes to rest, because I don't believe we did that last time.
You are correct.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and use this.
Use a resolve to get your stamina back.
Yeah,
I'm going to assume Wesley's pretty hurt, so he's probably going to do the same.
Yeah, he's squishy.
Red is...
And
Touch the red. You only touch the green.
The green is what goes back up to full when you get a thing.
Yeah, when you use
speaking of which, Wesley, as
What?
you're doing all this, feels you have things in control. He's actually going to go work out on the hover bike with Timix to stand guard in case anyone comes.
All right, I'm good. Got my mojo back.
I think I did that right.
What's in the room below us?
I do have to ask, although you have tied him up, you're going to leave the cultist alone in the room?
No, no, no. Let's bring him along.
Bring him along.
Well, I don't want to leave him somewhere. That's trouble.
Why wouldn't we just give him a very slow death?
What about this little room here?
Jog
Can
is
we
nice.
lock him?
Hey, we don't have a whole lot of success in tying people up, so we ought to keep tabs on him.
Just somebody drag him along. If we need to, we'll shove him into a wall rather hard.
Can I just put a knife in him right now?
Well, we might need him.
Good, because I don't think I have a knife.
Okay, let's go check on the...
Pretty sure I'm only carrying a baton.
All right, so you
Sit down.
Leonard drags him over and tosses him into the closet there.
and
And
locks him and ties him. And...
yeah, it's if you want to make a quick engineering check to lock the door.
You want a bling blade machete?
Sure, I'll do engineering with my plot sticks.
I will go help you. Gosh.
I throw him in the closet and I... Wow.
And with the 22, yeah, you easily secure the door, and you're fairly certain, more than you were with Lee Shall Show, that he cannot get the door open.
That doesn't make me feel pretty confident because, like,
All right, boys.
Cypher, like,
Let's get these
knocked the
soaking.
crap out of that one. Alright, Yutoki, go. Maybe we should let Cypher go in.
I was trying to let the boys go, but they're not moving. There.
I can't
All
go. I'm over here working on reprogramming the computer system. This is you guys.
That's true. I just thought you might meet the love of your life.
Okay, nobody's attacking them, right?
She's only got a few boils.
So just to recap, this area...
I ain't seen whiskers like that.
It's a cluster of workstations, crates filled with Kishli tech and parts, tools, mostly alien to you, but some of them are kind of similar to those used by the Pack Worlds, and Will definitely recognizes the design of the tech in here. And that's it.
So
let's
I'll look around while they do their thing with the...
open the door to the Yosoki.
You open the door, and as the light shines down on her, she kind of turns her head away a little bit and starts blinking. You can tell she's been in here for quite some time. She's like, no, please don't hurt me. No, 9, please.
Can I work to try and heal her?
Mike,
Yes.
Medicine
you
check.
need to use the proper accent.
Oh, damn it. I still suck at Jersey accents.
Just think of the nanny. Mr. Sheffield.
Oh, Lord.
Well, thank you for letting me out of the closet.
Oh, man.
We'll work on that. My accents really suck.
No, it's okay.
We'll work on that.
Unless it's all like, good day, mate. That's
Do you
all.
need to, like, get up and walk around?
Yeah. Oh, I see what you tried to do there. For half a second, I was like, oh, that might help. Oh, wait. So, yeah, if you want to go in and check on her wounds. So,
I did a medicine check if that's what you...
okay. So you walk up and you start to look at her, and she kind of shies away from you a little bit.
I'm just trying to help. We'll set you free.
Oh, what's a Lemertian even doing here?
Oh, trying to stop a bunch of idiots from ending the world.
It's what we do.
This is what we do. So you reach up, you start checking your wounds. It looks like pieces of her face have been ripped off there underneath her ear, and there's a big chunk like someone. It almost looked like someone had hit her with something kind of jagged across the nose, and she's got blood across both of her little paws and whatnot. And when you get very close to her, I need you to make a reflex save.
Okay.
Quick reflex. right there. Oh my gosh.
Boom, baby.
Of course, it's Newell.
So the construct, the binders that are around her arm start to transform and whip off of her hands.
Uh-oh.
Immediately latch onto one of your 4 arms and then lock in place and start to bend backwards. You feel your elbow on your arm start to slide the other way, and you immediately, within that moment, realize what it's going to do. It's going to snap your arm in two. No! You manage to reach up with your other 3 arms and unhook the device and throw it off of you and send it flying across the room at the last second. I need you all to roll for initiative.
Wait. When you say across the room, like I'm across the room.
Yes, it hits Ryder and it breaks his neck. Bill taught me the joys of killing PCs. So.
We had a conversation on the drive. It was a long drive. We had lots of time to talk.
Yeah, we had especially with the weather coming back, we ended up having 7-8 hours. 7 hours,
crap.
I'd say.
Oh, there's an initiative roll for you.
Oh, there's an initiative. No, that's not.
Won't crit on anything else.
I think you might go first.
I don't know.
Does she have another one of those things on her somewhere?
No, that was the only one.
Got it.
And don't worry, it's trying to take my arm.
I gotta go AFK for a minute. I'll be back.
Lord, look at those initiative scores.
Just crit your roll.
Clearly, you're
honey.
not looking at mine.
All right. Well, she was obviously playing possum here. Drez, you are first.
Okay. I forget. Is my what am I using right now? I'm using that axe, that Kish axe, I think is what I had out. That doesn't have reach, does it? I don't think it does.
No, it does not.
Okay.
I don't know how she was playing possum when the rest of the group was not treating the Yusokis well, according to the guy that we let out.
I know. I'm thinking the guy. I mean, he was really in a hurry to let the other guy out or get the other guy in. So.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Unreliable narrator.
use my communicator to let Cypher know.
Maybe you should put them both in.
No, we got a situation over here, Cypher. But I don't think that hologram gave us very good information. Keep an eye on him.
Maybe lock him up too.
You got
You
your own.
actually hear the hologram come across your own channels and say, "Oh dear, what's going on?"
Uh-oh. That's not good. So can I still attack through the doorway if I move here?
Yes, but it's definitely going to be kind of difficult from there.
Mm.
Well, do you have reach with the weapon, actually?
I would have to. I have a Nova Lance. So how does switching the weapon work?
It's similar to Pathfinder. So, dropping an item is a free action, and pulling one is part of a move action, as long as you have +1 BAB or higher.
Oh, okay. So yeah, I'll just drop my my Kish axe and grab my Nova Lance,
Okay.
which it does have reach,
Okay.
and I will smacky. I'll be like, "Hey, knock that off."
When will I learn?
Where'd the map go?
I'd let you guys go first. I still like it.
Everything went white.
Everything went white. I still see the map. Do you guys all see the map still?
Yeah, I'm good still. So I swing with my with my
Lunge, pierce.
Yeah, you stab at her with the Nova Lance and actually hit her, causing 25 fire and electricity. Is that split up, or is it just electricity and fire? Is it both?
I think it's both.
Okay, so she does not resist, because she only has resistance to one of those. Ah! She kind of draws back as the lance hits her in the shoulder. She's like, "Ah! Get it quick! Help me, Q0!"
We don't appreciate being ambushed by little rats. No offense, Oh wait, he's not in here. Never mind. He can't hear me.
As he comes over your communicator.
I've got the microphone. I've got the system's communications on. I hear every word.
All right.
You know I love you, man.
In a purely platonic way, I'm sure.
No comment.
Hey, we're not against lizard mouse love here. I'm not sure what color that flag would be, but
What color is squished?
it's your turn, Matt.
Oh, okay, sorry. Everything just loaded back up for me, so I gotta find where we're all at here. It was weird. All of a sudden, the page blinked, and then everything disappeared, except my little stat bubbles that I had clicked on for initiative.
Oh, that's weird.
So, so we're attacking.
The mouse in front
Yes.
is attacking us. Rat.
Okay.
You Sophie.
I don't have reach, and I can't necessarily get over there. Can I bump Newell out of the way with a hip check?
That would be your action to actually do so. You could, but it would be your action to move her out of the way.
Oh, but she's kind of attached. She's grappled, though, right?
No, she is not. She made her save, so she is not grappled.
Okay.
You could just delay till after she goes.
Because I can go and then get out of the way.
I can guarantee
Yeah.
you he probably doesn't want to stay there.
I will delay until the target presents itself,
Well, I go right after you.
and then I will attack.
You're readying an action, not delaying.
Well, yeah, same.
Not the same.
Yeah, I know.
All right, Newell, your turn.
Hold on, I'm reading something real quick.
What you eating?
If I wanted, which one of those spelled? Please play nice.
What are you trying to do?
Open that. There, okay. How much does that do?
4d6.
All right, well, I think I might. I have two.
You're supposed to read when it's not your turn.
I'm sorry, I was second this time. I thought I had it. I am gonna do 3. Okay,
Go
I
ahead.
guess I'll
Inject
try
him
that.
with something and then step away.
Inject what?
You
This one?
You have 2 touch attacks. You can either do that one or that one.
Well, I have more of those, so let's try that. Right? It's that one?
Okay, just click it.
Try. That's not it. It's this one. Right?
Inject nanobots. Okay. So I'm going to make a fort save.
Choke.
Oh, if you hit. So, you rolled a 1 to hit.
You roll a 1.
Oh, I missed.
Oh, which is a fumble. So
Uh-oh.
the
So
first,
who are you injecting with nanobots?
Uh-oh.
all right, as you go to try and cast the spell and inject, you accidentally get in your own way, having been thrown off by that thing that was trying to break your arm. And you actually prick your own arm. Now, you're not going to take all that extra damage, but you gouge your arm pretty good, and you now have the bleeding condition. You're going to take 1 point of damage per turn.
Okay. How did I go from a crit on both? From one extreme to the other. From a 20 to a 1.
Zix looks at you kind of curiously. That was an odd thing to do.
And I'm can I back up still?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna come back over here.
Are you
Unless there's
moving,
something
or are
I
you
can
5 foot
climb.
stepping?
Oh, if I do more than a 5 foot step, I'll provoke.
Yes.
So then I'm just gonna step. Is that the most out of the way I can get? Okay, thanks.
Hold on, I'm just moving something. Okay, so you move there, guarded step, so as not to provoke. You guys are going to laugh if you watch the video. All right, now Switch, your turn.
Okay. Oh. Opportunity presents itself. I will step up and attack.
How do I take this off? I got this, right? I took 1 point of damage, didn't I?
On your turn, you take 1 point.
That may actually be a miss. Let me double check.
I don't.
That is a miss.
Yep.
You go to slash
rolled
at
a
her, and
5.
with insane quickness, she actually runs up the side of the closet wall and spins back around and lands back where she was, dodging your attack.
Okay, somebody throw a grenade in and shut the door.
Now it sounds like we be goblins.
Right?
And now it is her turn. She's like, "You guys don't want to do this. You may want to back off right now. I'll give you one last chance. I'll turn your droid friend into parts for my next drone."
Good luck with that.
Be like, you're the one who started this
All right, I warned you.
You.
from a closet.
In the worst tactical possible position. Her arms explode. You see flesh ripping off of both her arms. And you see a flurry of cybernetic blades come flying out of each of them.
Oh,
and they
jeez.
throw themselves at Cypher. Fortunately, I think the first two are definitely misses, but the 33 is going to be a hit.
At
For
Cypher. I'm like
I'm sorry,
3
Switch.
rooms away.
Sorry, Switch. I meant Switch. So 19 points of slashing damage to Switch.
Wow, that could have been nasty.
She kind of gets this wicked smile on her face. She's like, "I warned you. There's gonna be more of that coming. Q0, get him!"
Wait, what? Get him?
Yeah.
You not to get him like a rider get him, but
Yeah.
you see several of the boxes in the room
I knew it.
Yeah,
Of course.
transform
I knew it too.
into robotic forms and pop up.
the dude and some Cypher lock that dude up.
This large
We
combat
already
looking-
locked him up.
No, the dude who lied to us, dude.
Yeah, the one that lied
Locked
to you
them
is
both
locked
up.
They're all a bunch of lying.
What, Osteth lied too?
Osteth lied.
Are you sure?
Yes, he said he was a hurt.
You actually hear Osteth across the intercom say, "I lied about nothing. I did not know that there was combat drones in there. This is merely an inopportune circumstance that's framing me in the worst possible light."
Lock him up.
Lock him up.
The one combat drone that's kind of here, I'll make it big so you can see what it looks like. It's got arms. It's got these. It's actually flying along, but you can tell it's definitely built like Tim X is, built sturdy. He pulls out a large hammer, which you see like.
Aw, Wes is missing this.
And he swings the bad boy at Ryder.
Hmm.
A small thruster on the back of it ignites as the thing flies forward and slams into Ryder. Does a 27 hit?
Yep.
So 14 points of damage. If the attack connects, the target is knocked back 15 feet. If the target hits an immovable object, so 5, 10, 15. I'll say that's 15, so you didn't actually hit the wall. You just stopped short of the wall. If you had hit the wall, you would have taken 6 more points of damage.
Ouch.
And that is the end of his turn. Cypher, it definitely sounds like the shit is hitting the fan in the other room. Excuse me.
So, let me ask this. If indeed Osteth lied and activated these drones using the computer system, then theoretically I should be able to deactivate them using the computer system.
He didn't necessarily not activate him. She did, but he lied, one, about there being anything in here that could hurt us, and two, about whether she was just a helpful little Yusoki locked in the closet, or somebody who might attack us.
He said the rest of the group was being basically mean to the 2 Yosoki that were in the party.
They were. I swear it. They were treating the 2 Yosoki most foully.
And what is most foully to you?
Well, if the cult of the Devourer enjoy being most foully treated, then maybe he's right. He's being real.
Is there a way for... I guess that's the question for you, Mike. Is there a way for me to use the computer system to disable these drones?
Maybe. I'll say if you make a good computer check, you can determine if you can take control of the drones, of the robots.
Okay. Can I just take 10?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right.
So that'll be... It's a 30... Is that a 32?
Yes.
Okay.
My computer's is... Oh, no, I'm sorry. It would be a 30. My computer's is 20.
Okay, that's still more than enough. So you do a quick scan and checking the wireless systems on the facility here. And you determine rather quickly, under normal circumstances, yes, the control facility and the computer you're on could actually control the drones. However, in this circumstance, someone has tampered with their programming, and right now you cannot take control of them. The third one, this one, is completely locked out to you. This is actually a mechanic's drone. She's a mechanic, and that's her combat drone. Just like 10X.
Okay.
So I'll say that was just that's kind of a like a knowledge free action type thing. So if you still want to do like a normal action, you can.
So let me ask you this.
Who locked him?
Osteth and the other guy, the guy we locked away,
Ultrith, yeah.
Ultrith, they were able to activate like that electric floor and different
Yes.
countermeasure systems in the building.
Yes.
Do I see any that I could activate with a computer's check to make an attack, like electrocute? I don't want to obviously electrify the floor because my allies are in there. But
Yes.
do I see any kind of system I can use to make in the computer to make an attack on those droids from here?
Unfortunately not. Now there is a module that can be used to control the floor. So if someone was on the floor, you could actually activate it if it had a full charge. You do have access to the modules for the facility, so you can control all the environmentals and the communications and wirelessly access all the systems. But no, there's no other defense systems in here you could use against them.
Okay. All right. So what I'm hearing is that I can't find any way in the computer to help you guys.
Lock up Osteth.
So I keep hearing Noel
If we
over the
want.
comms.
Don't want him like calling
Osteth.
somebody else in the back.
All right. Sorry there, pal, but until we get this sorted out, the group seems to think you're a liability. So I'm going to make a computer's check to lock up Osteth.
Okay, go for it. Oh, you're going to take 10 on it?
Actually, I got a 33.
Okay. So, yep, he blinks out just like Eltrith did.
Oh, good.
All right. Consider Osteth locked up.
Now they're in the same firewall, and by their powers combined,
The Wonder
Yeah.
Twins.
Now they can work together to escape, as opposed to separately.
All right, Ryder, you've just been clocked pretty hard by Q0. And
Oh, wait. I'm sorry, Mike. Once I do that, do I still have movement left?
Yes.
Okay. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35.
Don't go through the closet.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40 gets me out to there. So once I lock him down, then I start heading for the room to help out.
Okay. Ryder.
But there,
What?
It's your turn.
What? I know. She was
Oh.
saying something. What?
nothing. I just didn't know if you remembered that there was a hole in the wall, so you didn't have to go around the stairs, or if that got you extra movement. Or
I didn't remember that.
Yep. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
I don't know what you're moving.
It'd be close to the same.
Okay. I am going to. I'm going to actually move over this way and just fire at Chica Girl.
Ooh, the sharpshooter.
So, clever attack on
I wonder
her.
what Zach said I could do with the quickest arms in the galaxy. Ah, that hurt. Oh no, that missed. You missed. Ha 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 ha.
Well, she was flat-footed against that.
Damn it. that actually makes it a hit.
That makes it a hit.
Yeah, that makes it a hit.
Where are you getting this accent from? This is not a Yosoki accent.
I'm doing drugged up crackhead from Jersey. They're not actually from Jersey. They came down from across the tunnel.
You need to channel your inner Marissa Tomei from.
There's two accents I absolutely cannot do in the entire world, and one of them is a Jersey accent, and the other is a German accent.
So
That's bold.
Oh, that is a shame.
I'm gonna treat that as my haste movement and then yell, "Get him!"
All right.
Specifically on her.
How about ein Gratin?
All right, so everyone, get him is on Zix. And it is time for the first modified maintenance bot to react. He closes, or it, I should say. This one really isn't it. It's not like Switch. It's an it. Not a he, it. Comes running up. Actually, no, I'm sorry. He stays back, floats along, puts some distance between him, points at Ryder, and fires a focus beam. I wrote this backwards. A focus beam laser. And I crit.
Oh, freaking laser beams.
Lasers.
Lasers. Sharks with lasers.
So right off the bat, it does 20 points of fire damage.
Ouch.
Okay. I take 15 of that.
And it catches you across the head. You got another shot to the head, knocking you off target, and you take a -5 penalty to perception checks until you are healed. And there's now a nice little scar across your head. I just gave you a Colonel Fury from S.H.I.E.L.D.
Another hit to the head? What is it with you in my head?
Chick stick scars.
Yeah.
You want to see my other scars?
This one actually floats away to create some distance, and also fires his focus beam laser at Ryder. I don't think a 22 hits though.
No, it doesn't.
All right, that one misses. Scores along the ground at your feet, and you duck out of the way.
I'm pretty sure it was the first shot that knocked my head back, which caused the second one to hit.
You might be right. Drez,
Was that back and to the left?
back into the
Well,
Yep.
Too soon?
since he had called get him on the main one, I'm just gonna be like, ugh, you're gonna go down, buddy. And we'll do a full attack with the yellow star, the note lance.
Remember that get 'em gives you a +2 to attack now and damage.
Noise. I'll make sure it's factored in because I do have it checked. Let's do this. Come on. Crit.
All right.
Oh.
20 is going to be a hit right now because she is flat-footed.
Ooh, yeah. I'm at 25, so
And
let's
25
add the
too.
damage.
So 31 points of damage. Nice hit. She is definitely bloodied at this point.
No, more than 31. I hit with both, so that's 26 plus 25.
Sorry,
51.
I meant to say 51. I don't know why
Oh,
I said
okay.
31.
Okay.
And I added the extra damage. She is almost down. She is not doing good at all.
Man, that was nasty.
Yeah, that was good.
That was a good attack. She may not get another one. We'll see.
We were trying to be nice to you.
I don't care if you're nice.
Whatever.
New elf.
Worm food.
I think I'm gonna magic missile her.
Do it.
You laughing at me?
In her face.
I think that's actually hilarious.
She tried to break my arm. I'll just magic missile you in the face. All right, so you plow her for 9 points of damage, and she is not down yet.
One hit point wonder strike again.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm gonna step to the side. Is
Can
there
you use your
something I
move
can
action to
climb?
just kick her?
Or yeah, I'm looking for some cover. Is there any cover? Or sort of.
If you're looking for cover, there's not a whole lot in this room. Now, there's a desk over here you can get behind, although there is the combat drone who's over there.
No thanks.
Can you just climb up to the ceiling?
Yeah, that's what. Is there like ceiling happiness or?
Yeah, you could get cover from her. You definitely won't be able to get cover from the drones.
Right.
Because they're all floating around. So, and the others are shooting freaking lasers.
Lasers.
You can leave the room.
I'm staying here for now.
Yeah, true. You could retreat. The doors are still open, so if you want to do that, you can.
Oh, I'm staying for now.
Okay, switch. Yeah, I knew that was coming. So first one, yeah, that's a hit, and your first one takes her out. And she is difficult terrain.
In the closet.
In the closet.
Squishy.
I'm gonna step up 1, 2.
Can you do that with a full attack?
Oh no, I can't.
You can do 5 foot of movement though if you want.
I'll just turn around and do the whole Neo, bring it, bitch.
All right, you do notice when she
Steer
goes
down the combat drone across the way.
Okay. All right, let me take her off.
Does it take a thing when she goes down?
You didn't move to him?
So based on your experience with Timex, you actually expect Q0 to stop moving, but it doesn't.
Uh-oh, she's gonna try and blow up right here with all of us. Why didn't I go out the door?
It actually swings on Ryder, of all people.
Of all people.
Surprise, surprise. Hits Ryder,
Yeah, it does.
and you slam into the crates here, and it does 41 points of damage to you.
41?
Yep. I'm sorry. Let me do my math again. 23.
Okay, I was like, how did I get 41?
Yes, I'm still alive.
We're going to be triple checking the maths tonight.
Yeah. Yeah, I accidentally added the 33 from the to hit to the damage at the bottom. That's how I got the 41.
This is just because he likes you as Omerta.
I'm just very small, and I don't look like I'm gonna hurt a fly, and so everything thinks you are just prettier.
I am prettier.
Okay, well, that's why you get hit.
It hates pretty humans.
Yep. All right, Cypher.
All right. Let's see.
I'm just small. I reminded of its master.
I'm gonna activate my haste circuit.
Okay.
So that should increase my speed. What is it? That double your speed, or I forget. It's been a while.
You have an extra move action.
An extra move action. Okay.
It doubles your speed.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. The doors are open.
Yes, they are.
So from right here, can I see Pink?
Yeah.
See who?
Pink.
Oh,
This one?
Oh, Pink. I was like, I thought you said Fink, like F-I-N-K. I was like, which one's Fink? Yes, you can see Pink.
Okay. In that case, let's try to distract it with a hologram. So we'll trick attack him, and we will make him off target.
All right.
Ooh, maybe not.
Yeah. Unfortunately, that was a fumble. Looking at your modifier, anything but a 1 will actually hit it.
Oh.
Anything but a 1. So its CR is 6.
and instead, you hit. Who's in the way? Ryder.
Why won't it let me?
No, that was just my trick attack.
Yeah, that was just the trick attack. So
Oh.
sorry, I accidentally pulled a card out. I shouldn't have.
All right.
All right, go ahead with your attack.
So then the actual attack, my laser pistol will probably hit since the trick attack damage is not.
Oh wait, I'm sorry. That's a skill check.
It basically it had to be 20 plus his CR. So whatever his CR is, if his CR is greater than 5, then I miss.
It is. It is CR6.
Okay.
The
And then
attack
at 27. 27. Of course it does because I don't get the extra 25 fire damage. So that's 11 fire damage.
All right, takes all 11.
Could have been 36, but there's that.
And I don't think it has fire. No fire resistance. So yeah, it takes all of that.
And I still have some movement left, so I'm going to come back in
Get some cover.
and get some cover in this corner back here.
Like, didn't you get something that gives you like an extra roll?
What's that?
I was like, didn't you get some ability or something that gives you like an extra roll?
I wish.
Didn't you get a new artifact last time that lets you do that?
Steve is just prompting you. You did, Bill.
I did?
Yeah, check your character sheet.
You found it in the closet.
Because we were joking that who do we know that is always missing?
Here, let me pull it up. You did. Let me make sure you added it to your character sheet.
It's been a month, so it's...
Yeah, it has been a month. Okay, you didn't add it to your character sheet. You picked up a magic item that once per session allows you to re-roll any 1d20.
Oh, okay. That's all right. I mean, we got a little ways to go here, and I'd rather re-roll a missed pistol shot than a missed trick attack, so...
Okay.
Yeah, I honestly was just trying to remind you that you did have it.
Okay. Thank you, because I did not remember that I had it. So, I'm done.
Okay. And did I give you guys a handout for that or not? Let me see here. I did not. I'll look up the name of it, but basically that's the mechanic on it. So, okay, Ryder.
Alright, I'm gonna target this dude. Who is nasty. Does clever attack even work on it?
Yes.
Okay.
Actually, let me double check. I'm pretty sure it does. Is that a mind affecting effect?
It is a... no. It's like a perception of... Wait, hold on. Yeah, clarifying. It's a perception, so they just have to be able to perceive.
Okay, then you can still do it.
Yeah, I'm assuming
All
that.
right. Yeah,
hit.
29 definitely hits. So 24 pierce, no resistance. A little bit of resistance. It resists just a little bit of that.
Okay. And he is now flat-footed, and I will use my move to yell, "Get him on him!"
Get him.
Get that bastard! He pushed me twice.
This one's mean. And the bots continue their relentless assault upon Ryder. It's almost as if they were programmed with very basic functions. And I promise you they're not kill the envoy. I think a 22 misses.
It does. I don't mind them trying to hit me as long as they're just not critting me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, about
The
that.
second one
Yep,
fires on
yep.
you, though, and I believe the 30 does hit for 10 points of fire damage.
And I'll take 5 of it.
Okay. That is both of the bot's turn, and now it is Drez's turn.
Well, Drez, seeing where he is, he just kind of sees that the jerk rat thing goes down. He's like, yeah, that serves you right. Swings around and be like, hey, you stay away from my Lamerta friend. And smacks up.
No, he hit me twice. Nothing
Whatever. She's closer. She was in my field of view.
I kind of wondered about that. I'm like,
You know I have a limited attention span. Come on. Cut me some slack.
Q0 responds, I will smash you and all of your allies.
And I smacky with my reach.
amphibian, apparently.
Let's see. Is Get'em's on that one too, right? No.
Get him on this guy.
Yeehaw! All right, let's do it. So I just pivot, swing, and
Nova
Strike
Lance.
with my Nova Lance.
Nova Lance.
Nova Lance.
And let me. The first one's a hit. Let me double check the second one.
See, are all my pluses
is
in there?
This is KAC, right?
Yes.
You did add your get him in there, right?
I don't think the Get'em added. I'm looking to see right now.
'Cause
Oh, it just says +3 untyped. I'm not sure what that is.
Is
I don't
get
know.
him +2 or +3 right now?
Get him should be +2, and it should be
So
in
no, it did not give you your +2. So that's actually a 19. And
Yes.
in this circumstance,
morale.
a 19 would be a hit.
Oh yeah!
So you hit with both. So for 50 points of damage. A giant chunk of the combat drone goes flying off. It kind of stutters and clings to the ground a little bit before its little props right it and get it back up in the air.
Why don't you pick on someone your own size?
Don't mind my attack.
It just looks at you and says, "Compliance." Newell.
Wow. Okay, I'm gonna try.
Hey, Billy, just so you know, if you click get him, you should see your attack modifiers turn blue with an arrow pointing up.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna try an arcing surge to see if I can get the guy in front of me and get behind him.
I believe you can.
Maybe. Why is that doing that?
I'm attacking, but it's just a test.
Okay, so let me give you some reflex saving throws.
Yeah, thank you.
Once they pop up. Use your crit his saving
Dang.
throw. And the bot only rolled a 20. So they both succeed, so they take half damage. So that's 18.
Yeah.
Alright. He actually resists 1 point of that, but he only had 17 hit points left. So Q0 blows up in front of you,
Ouch.
and the other one takes all 18 points of damage.
How long do I keep taking one off? I don't remember.
Until you heal it. Bleed lasts until, or a first aid check kind of thing.
Okay.
Does bleed come off of stamina, or is it automatically hit points?
This one comes off hit points.
Oh, I was doing it wrong then. Sorry.
No, you're doing it right. It's coming off your hit points. Red is hit points.
Oh, I don't know what I'm doing. Then.
That's why I was looking at it going, oh, it's coming off red.
Why won't it?
All right, you have your move action if you want to use it.
Don't worry, they're going to attack me.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna come stand behind the big guy.
Okay. Big guy. It's your turn.
Big guy.
Big guy. Okay, well, I'll just march straight forward then.
Down the hallway. Oh well. Why can I do this?
Steven, did you say the get 'em out also did +2 damage or just +2 to attack?
Just +2 to attack, but it's not on. It's
not? Okay.
It was only on the mechanics droid.
Right. Okay. Yeah, I was trying to look. I thought you said +2 to damage too, and nothing changed there. So I was just double checking. So all right.
I think I did say that, but I did not mean that.
Okay.
I killed him.
29's a hit. And it takes all of those 23 points of damage. And the electricity damage as well. It kind of shakes a little bit. You can tell it's not really built for this kind of thing, and bits and pieces of it are falling off.
And his buddy was just 5 feet too far away to get 6 points of damage. Okay.
Cypher.
All right. Let's see. Step back out again, and I'll take a shot at that one right there. First, trying to distract it with my trick attack,
Okay.
making it off target. That should work. And then firing with my laser pistol.
And that's a hit.
So 28 points of fire damage.
You blast it, and it kind of spins around in place and reorients itself. You think it's finally found a new target.
And I will take some cover.
Ryder.
It looks like Lilith.
The dude.
Yeah, exactly. Now I know what it feels like. Be on
Alright.
the other side of that.
I'm going to attack this guy.
Oh, that's a hit. Sorry. Oh, no, wait. That was Cypher's attack. That is a hit for 25. It takes all of that. It's not looking too good. As a matter of fact, it has an appendage that's for for bashing things, and that appendage actually falls off.
Uh-oh. No more
I'm going
action.
to say get him on this guy. Over here.
Okay.
And I am just going to casually walk away and be like, you guys got this. My work here is done.
All right.
Hey,
The first
where you
lot
going, pretty boy?
drifts down. It
Uh-oh.
passes right by Drez on the way.
Uh-oh. Yep, he's about to get smacked.
Come on, Drez.
Hold on.
And it's up to you, because I got a feeling if you don't kill it,
Play
it's gonna come take a chunk out of me.
Sorry, give me a second. And actually, I can step up and strike too.
Yep. So when it went from there to there is actually when you attack it.
Yep, I'll attack it there. So I'll no lands star.
Does he
20. I'm pretty sure that's a hit. Let me just double check.
he's flat-footed.
Yes. 22 does, or 21 does. So he takes 23 damage and he blows up.
Crap damage too.
Oh, thanks.
Sweet. So as I'm walking away, it tries to
come at me, but Drez kills him, it explodes, and I get the cinematic explosion behind me as I walk over.
All right.
And
Why are you walking in slow motion?
and he puts on his sunglasses as the Who plays in the background.
Yeah.
Ran my fingers through my hair.
That opening chord of "Won't Get Fooled Again."
Oh man, Dad.
This one actually starts trying to drift away from you, Switch, to get some distance.
Hey Drez, thanks for the cinematic effects.
Anytime.
You still there, Matt?
That calls for a Stellar Degenerator.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Is that one actually moving?
Yeah, it's moving farther. It's provoking.
Just going to try.
All right,
No, you're
that's a
not.
hit. That's 28.
I never
It
said
doesn't
that.
destroy it, so it doesn't get any farther than that. So it turns around and actually swings its appendage at you for slamming.
Ew.
Oh, but I rolled a fumble.
Check it out. I think something-
Please say it destroys
Oh
itself.
God! Backfire. You.
It
take the
self-destructs.
Backfire. You take the weapon damage. So it tries to swing at you, but swings that thing around. It kind of like wraps around its body and smashes into its own head and blows up, doing 16 points of damage to its own self.
Yes! I'm not even mad about losing that kill. Because that was fun.
And you're
Better
out
when
of
something
combat.
kills itself. That's great.
Congratulations, you guys handled the threat of Zix and her drones.
That was a fun fight.
I'm gonna
Ryder might think
or whatever.
differently.
So do a med check on me so I stop losing things.
Okay.
I think he
yeah, go ahead.
questions your definition of fun.
Oh no, that was fun. In all
Oh
aspects.
no, I agree. I totally agree, but I think he questions our version of
Yes,
fun.
that is enough to stop the bleeding effect.
You should stop being a baby.
I know, pretty boy.
I know you guys
right,
appreciated my
so-
defensive tactics here, but I'm
Search
gonna
that
need a quick
room.
rest.
Yeah, I might need one too. But first, I want to look through this wall.
All right. So just let me know who's searching the room while you're looking through the wall. I see only Drez there. So Drez is searching the room?
Yes.
Okay, so Drez, you find two high in one of the cabinets on the wall, or I'm sorry, one of the crates along the wall. You find two high-capacity Kishley batteries.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Wait a second, are you talking about searching that room?
They're searching. I'm looking.
I
You can
searched
go-
the room when we first entered it while you guys were starting your talk with the rat.
Yeah, well, they're really
I thought you
searching.
missed the 3 box.
I rolled like a 30.
You don't know how Drez found it, and you didn't. Maybe it's almost like the Game Master didn't even see that you were searching.
Oh crap! I forgot to update my armor for this. Dang
You
it!
Also, on Zix, find this equipment as well.
Ooh. Dang.
Hacking kit?
Yes, a hacking kit. That's the same thing you have.
Oh, okay.
That's built into your thing on your own.
Oh, okay.
Darn, why is that good?
All right, and
Can keep it.
that is everything. And then, let me put the Kishley battery in here so we don't forget it.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
So with a little bit of modification, these can actually be slotted into your energy weapons. And they're high capacity, so they double the amounts of
Oh.
what your normal capacity would be for a battery on your whatever weapon you use. It would double that.
Wow.
I don't know, but with my dyslexia, I kept reading Sonic Diaper.
Did you say Xanax diaper?
Sonic diaper.
Diaper.
Oh, I thought you said Xanax diaper. Like when you
I'm
really get
reading it. I was
cut,
like, why does it say Sonic Diaper? That
Did
makes
your-
no sense.
Did
your
anyone,
baby just won't stop crying. Xanax diaper.
did anyone claim the electrostatic field?
No one's cleaned anything yet.
Those are cool. By the way, I have one of those.
What does it do?
Yep.
It adds electric damage to your attacks.
Yeah,
Nice.
that's,
Oh no! Is that or is it the?
No,
yeah, this is a
Is it-
defense one.
it should be.
Okay, so that's the electric mod that I've got. So it takes the DR from electricity damage.
Yes.
Hey, Ryder, did you say you didn't have a knife?
I have one of those.
So,
I didn't-
you know what? It says Mark 1. It's actually Mark 2. There is no Mark 1 for that. There is a Mark 1. Mark 1 is resist 5 electricity. And any creature that touches you or deal damages to you with melee attacks takes 1d6 electricity damage.
Oh, I haven't been doing that because I have one of those too.
Well, you should. I seem to be getting hit a lot more than I should be.
Because I have got. See, it's a Mark II or a Mark 1.
This is actually, it says Mark 1. You know, I wish I'd noticed that was on her. I would have done some electricity damage to dreads, but that's all right. This should actually be a Mark 2. So it's going to be resist 10 and 2d6 electricity damage.
So why don't you take the Mach 2 Cypher, and Drez, if you're... I'm sorry, not Cypher, Switch. And Drez, if you're interested in it, you can take the Mach 1. Or vice versa. Whoever's going to remember to actually deal the 2d6 damage.
I'm trying to remember if that's in the description there.
It is.
Yeah, it's in the core rulebook.
Okay,
on
I
page
was
206.
just forgetting the damage part of it, but I have the resistance part in there.
Yeah, so I mean, I'd take one if it was all right.
Yeah. If I get hit, it's usually rain. No.
Oh wait, no, because actually no, I'm maxed because I've got jump jets and a haste circuit.
It does take 1 slot. Also remember,
You can buy one.
Slots.
you can add 1 slot to your armor if you haven't already done so.
Oh, you know what? I think I was going to do that because I was having Wesley fix that Golem Forge plate for me, and I was going to have him just add that slot when he did it.
Okay,
You know,
so yeah,
handy
I
with
believe
it.
it was 500 UPBs and
Okay.
1 hours of time. So if
Okay.
if you thought that you would have done it before, we can say you went ahead and did it.
Have we had that much of a break between where we ended last session to now? I think we kind of
you
went
got
straight through.
you got the golem plates. Well, actually, maybe you haven't had that time yet.
Yeah, I don't think I've had the time to do it yet.
Yeah,
That's because we kind of
Where'd
just
you
picked
get
right
the
up where we
violin
left off.
plate?
Yeah, you got it on the singularity, and you kind of haven't stopped since then. You came straight to the moon, and then went to the control facility.
Yeah, there was Allie. There was broken Golem Forge plating, and I was going to have Wesley piece together a full set for me because it's an upgrade for what I have now. So we'll just say that as soon as we have the time and the ability, then I'll get it. So for now, I'll hold off. But I think
Do you want the 2 or do you want to use my 1?
I'll use your 1. You can have the 2.
Oh, all right, cool.
So I'll have a haste circuit. I'll have the Mark 1, and then I'll have the jump jets.
Starfinder's a 10-minute rest, right?
Yes.
All right. While they're figuring all this stuff out, I'm taking a rest.
Okay. Now back to Allie's question. You obviously I revealed the room that's south of you there.
Cool.
Grab the right description here. Where the heck?
I am gonna have to make a
Okay.
thing for that.
So there's actually a couple different chambers to this room, and you can see through to all of them. Obviously the northern door opens up into a raised platform here that overlooks various panels, a light and a buzz with digital activity and whatnot. There's all sorts of screens down here on the bottom section, and they're like flickering with all sorts of data going across them. Mostly from this, even from here, you can tell it's similar to the data that was in this other room over here. You can tell it's tracking repair robots on the various control moons. There is a strange effect in the room. Like it seems like you see like shadows from like the flickering or from the monitors, like casting on the chairs there on the ground, and it's like the shadows seem to be moving on their own. And you can see a blood trail here that looks like something was killed up here, and then dragged away to the left.
Gross.
And then there's a circular dais up here on the right, with on top of the second raised platform on the eastern side of the room, and there's another set of terminals up there as well.
Suspicious next room. Do we need to pack up any of the parts for Wes, or he can check it out later?
That's actually, yeah, because he would want to
steal parts from that room up above.
Yeah, he definitely would. So let me pull up his sheet real quick, and I'll make a roll for him.
Did anyone put what we found in group loot?
Group loot? Not yet.
Group loot?
All right. So if you want to make a note, 2,600 UBPs were collected from the parts in that room.
Nice.
All right, so I'm going to add some stuff to group loop, but I just want to make sure that
To the Fruit Loop?
I'm only adding what people don't want. So the S-Tex Suit 3 with the sonic dampener, the semi-auto pistol with the rounds. I'll take the rounds. No one wants it. Tactical knife, custom rig hacking kit, and the cred stick. And I believe you guys took the high-capacity batteries. Is that correct?
There's 2 high-capacity batteries.
Did someone claim those?
I don't think anyone. They need to be modified for your tech first, but so no one had claimed them yet.
Okay. So then I'm putting everything in except the electrostatic field.
Okay.
Yes.
And you got what we got from the parts for Wes, the UBBs.
And we'll
UBPs, whatever they are.
UBPs. UPBs? UBPs?
UBUs.
Let's make sure.
UBUs.
Okay.
I'm guessing that this Mach 1 electrostatic field needs to go.
Do we want to question the androids about what went on in this room, or his stuff was so cryptic it's not helpful anyway?
The androids?
Not the androids, the hologram, sorry.
Well, I locked them away.
Yes, but we can unlock them.
Well, I thought you were all worried that they were gonna
Yeah,
cause a whole bunch of havoc.
well, I was worried that if we let them roam while you came to help us, that they would contact and bring more trouble down on top of us.
Well, if you give me about an hour, I can probably finish altering the system so that we can talk to them without them having control of the system. That's what I was working on when
Yeah. We
you
can
guys
try that.
started a fight.
I don't know if he was being like straight up dishonest or if he was just in his way of describing things.
I wish we had a skill that could like tell us that.
Judge sense motive in computers.
So, do we want to do that then? Do you want to give me an hour to monkey with the system and see what I can do?
What does everybody think? Do we want the advice of the holograms, or do we want to just go see what... I mean, obviously there's something suspicious about this room.
I think you should go back and continue doing that while we go and start another fight for him to come running to.
So that I'll have to start all over again.
We could try the room that we got locked out
It's a
of
good thing
before.
you're just the face of the group and not the brains of the group.
We could try this room over here that we got locked out of before and see if there was any interesting information in there.
Hey, my claim to fame, I mean, I don't know, but that was some pretty good speech writing.
Oh no, we just realized Ryder's glory days are all behind him.
It's not true. There's more to come.
He's no longer...
All right.
So the door was actually closed to you. It actually wasn't locked to you. So when you walk up to that door, Allie, it's actually unlocked. It opens for you, and you go inside.
I'm going back to the computer terminal and continuing to work on it.
Okay. and as you saw before when you glanced through the wall, you can see in all of these glowing yellow things these are all monitors, and they're actually tracking millions of maintenance drones all across all the various control moons, maintaining the systems.
Can I try and scan for what was the Chica that Switch hates?
Null 9?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, actually, that's a good idea. Go ahead and give me a computer's check to analyze the data that you're actually looking through.
Can you also just reprogram all the drones to start just dismantling the Star Destroyer?
I don't know.
We don't need a Star Destroyer in the galaxy.
You mean the Stellar Degenerator?
Yes. Star Destroyer. Degenerator.
No.
So you build some quick algorithms and run some checks, and you do find that some unusual activity on Gate 2 moon. So the second control moon. Some of the drones there have stopped functioning. They're no longer doing their regular maintenance repairs, and there is a small subsect of the drones that are still operational, but they do not seem to be following any known programming any programming that they should be following.
Okay, so I'm assuming I have relayed this all to you guys. I'm assuming we should check that last room out to see what's here and what's left, but I don't know. Can we do what Ryder said? Is there a way to use the drones that we have here to mess with whatever they're doing?
No.
Is that because you just don't want to?
We don't. We shouldn't dismantle the Stellar Degenerator.
Why is that? Cypher.
Because it might come in handy.
With what?
Well, let's find it first, and then we'll figure out what to do with it.
You're sounding awfully fishy, Cypher.
I'm a rat, not a fish.
Well, I'd hope that there's not a rat in our group.
There is a rat in your group. There's always been a rat in your group.
Well, I hope there isn't a rat of a rat in our group.
Our metaphors are getting very thick here.
Dude, you're confusing the hell out of me. I don't know what you're even saying anymore.
Drez, go check on the rat.
All right,
that doesn't
fine.
take much to.
Wait, which rat? The one we killed? No, that one's dead. Never mind. Hey, Cypher, how you doing?
Yeah.
I was told to check on you. You okay?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Cool. I'll just chill. Let me go check the prisoner.
Cypher, can't we just do something so we could build our own controls into it, so at least something else couldn't be using it or something?
Well, I think we gotta find it first. We don't even know where it is yet.
Can we hack into it from here? Can we...
Stellar Degenerator?
I don't know. We don't know what this thing is.
Exactly. How do I hack into something that I don't even know where it is?
It's never stopped you before.
I thought it was the whole star planetary alignment thing.
You're not 100% sure yet. You know this is a place called the Gate of 12 Suns, and you're looking for the Degenerator, but you haven't got enough clues yet to put all of that together. Maybe there'll be
I think
more
we're just getting a
if
little
you
ahead of
unleash
ourselves. Let's
one
find
of
the thing
holograms.
first, and then we'll figure out what we do with it.
But they already have a jump on us. What if they fire it while we're, like, screwing around in one of these rooms?
Well, then let's stop screwing around and get moving.
You're the one that's taking an hour just to modify a little prison program.
Damn, that's cold. You tell him to do it, and then you yell at him for doing it.
No.
Sounds like we're back in the military again.
Did he just destroy Jenkins on us?
I think Switch did go in the room, yeah.
It's just like,
Switch, all this talking is making my head hurt.
Stupid mouth breathers.
So you walk into the room there. Yeah, you definitely get like a kind of an eerie feeling. Something was in this room recently, and it definitely played with the metaphysics of the room. Like the shadows on coming off of the light sources are all playing, but they're just wrong. Like you expect like a shadow to come directly down one way, but it kind of goes another direction and shimmers a bit and then flashes back to where it should.
Is this a half wall here, or
Yes, yeah, it's a half
full wall?
Yeah, so
Okay.
you can see.
So I can see the whole room.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, there's nothing hidden from you, unless there's something like duck deck down in here somewhere, maybe.
So if we scan the room with the computers, do we get anything out of it, or is there any historical log in the computers that we can?
Yes, go ahead and give me a computer's check. Or is that what your check there was for?
No, before I was checking for the check.
Oh, that's right. So yeah, go ahead and give me a check to. Okay, so you do a quick review, and actually, over the last 24 hours or so, you can tell there was someone was trying to access the controls for the gate itself, and they seem to have run into some issues. As a matter of fact, there was a technical glitch here within this control facility. One of the control boards was damaged, and the system reported back to whoever was using it that until that control board was replaced, that this facility would not be able to open the gate to the Stellar Degenerator.
What? The control board in this facility was damaged?
Yes.
Okay.
So as a matter of fact, when you get into the room switch a little bit, you actually, not that you know that info, but I'm just throwing it out there, you do see from this angle over here that looks like some of the boards in the terminal on the wall have been pulled out. It looks like someone was repairing them, and you see one laying on the ground, and it definitely has let go of its ozone. It let all the bits out for sure.
Okay. I'm going to continue in the room.
What did you see?
I don't know. Ask him what he said.
What did you see? What let go of its ozone?
There
was someone messing around in here with the controls, with all the control boards, and one of them blew up.
Oh.
I'm proceeding into the room farther.
Okay.
I'll tail behind him a little bit.
Yeah, the shadows dance around your feet here in odd patterns.
I'll stay outside.
I
I
can
keep that pretty face intact.
Okay.
What does this
look around too?
What does this look like to me?
The oh, you know what? I read the description wrong. Sorry, it was this curve down here. So those are the computer parts and whatnot. It was from the,
And what was the blood trail from? Can we tell?
it looks like someone. Well, you're not in the room, but from what you saw when you looked through the wall, it looks like someone had been gutted up here, and their body had been dragged across the room. But Switch, you do not see a body in the room yet.
There's no body in here.
I don't know if you noticed my perception
Body in there, or there's like no body in there.
Yes.
Yep. So you're looking around. You guys are definitely getting a weird vibe from this place, but you're not sure what's causing it.
Can't put my finger on it.
Do we know of any, like, mystical somethings that would cause this, or...
Give me an arcane check.
You go in the room?
I kind of came around. I'm, like, peeking my
Watch
head.
my
in the
six,
door.
Trez.
I'm
I
sorry.
open the door and say, ladies first.
I'm sorry. Listen to Mike.
Yes, give me an arcane check.
Okay.
Mysticism.
Got it.
Mike plays too many games.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, you can almost taste it in the air when you walk into the room. Before you had come in here, you can tell by the energy still floating around in the air, someone had killed someone else and performed the ritual to create a shade.
Ooh.
But the shades were gone. We already got to. So.
Yeah, you definitely don't see any shades in here unless they're hiding in the wall.
Or in the shadows.
Or in the shadows.
Where it's shaded.
So now that you're actually looking at them, those of you who are computer savvy, you recognize this as a Kisherly control room. So like on a planetary level, like you've only seen these in like vids and things like that. You've never actually been inside one of them. The type of technology in this room could actually be used to control like planetary courses and whatnot.
So what you're saying is I could fly this thing.
In theory, yes.
So if we align the 12 planets, then the inner gate to the Stellar Degenerator would open.
So should we be nudging some gates out the way?
You strongly suspect that may be the case.
I still think we should dismantle it. Who needs this kind of power?
Well, at least let's make sure they can't turn it on.
Well, this one ain't working.
Yeah, at least at the moment, this one ain't working. It looks like someone was trying to do it based on the records you found in the computer. And they were trying to do it from here, but that's when they ran into the technical difficulties. You imagine the components on the floor are the results of their attempts to repair the system, which did not go well.
They don't know their positive from their negatives. They flipped it and scorched the board.
I like to think they're cultists of the Devourer. They forgot to wear their ESD strap.
They shuffled their feet when they entered the lab.
They didn't realize that they needed to drop down the voltage of the power source so that the machine could work better.
Overclock is good.
Forgot it's 220 over here instead of 110.
So,
Nothing in here?
Nope. Yeah, you find the source of the... Well, that's where the blood was whenever the body...
any idea where the backup systems are? Because that's probably where, they would have to go next.
You do not know where the backup systems are.
Can we try and ask the holograms?
Ostif, Olaf.
Cypher, something or others.
Hey, how you doing, guys?
It's summer!
Bees will buzz.
How about we come over here and grab
So
this
you
guy
guys
by
have
the
been-
scruff of the neck?
So as you're going to do that, right about now, Cypher, you finished up your program to enable you to access the holograms without, while inhibiting their ability to, access comm or any other computer system.
I will allow them to materialize then so that we can talk to them.
Hey,
You see Ostif
What about a
reappear.
shower?
It's like, thank you for letting me out. I created another construct within that program to isolate my brother. I see no good in releasing him at all.
Unless he can tell us what we want to know.
You're flirting with disaster, but if that's what you wish.
Considering we've isolated both your subroutines so that you can no longer do any damage.
You've done what? He kind of stops and you see him like thinking. He's like, well, so you have. You are a rather cautious lot. I applaud your ingenuity, though. It's probably for the best. And Estes appears in the room as well. What? Why can't I Damn you! When Doll 9 gets a hold of you, she'll take care of you.
You happen to know where she is?
Well, of course I do.
Okay, where is she?
He almost looks like he's about to answer, but then he stops. He says, I don't think I should help you at all.
Sure, you want to throw a couple ones and zeros into this guy's subroutine?
I'm sure Null 9 would appreciate you sending us her way so that she can deal with us.
You think I'm so gullible to fall for that?
I was kind of hoping you were.
Yes, we do.
I'm going to take my computer's check and see what I can do with his subroutine by adding a couple ones and zeros in some random places.
Uh-oh.
Right.
Don't
go
messing with stuff you don't understand.
That's the point.
Jeez.
How's
So,
he enjoying those ones and zeros?
where are you actually working from? Because you're standing in the hallway now, so I just need to know which computers are you accessing?
Where are you at?
I would go.
As he screws up my programming and allows them full access to the...
I assume you went back into the room because you're actually talking to them, so you're right here somewhere. Yeah, I'll give you one chance to try and stop him, Bill, because he's about to release control of them.
Alright. Computers check to disable...
You to do it.
Computers check to disable the terminal that he's working from.
Okay.
I want to know how is it that my check of 12 can outdo something Cypher apparently put together.
Believe me, users who don't know what the hell they're doing are the most powerful entity in the entire world.
Even you know that. Oh, that's funny.
Those are the worst.
Well, even worse are the ones who think they know what they're doing.
I was just going to say the same thing. Worse than people who don't know what they're doing are the people who think they know what they're doing.
I don't know.
And I work at a university full of them.
Yeah.
He's like, I am one of them.
So just as Ryder's about to inadvertently release the holograms, Ryder shuts down his terminal and prevents him from doing so.
Cypher.
Ostith nods and says, "Quite wise."
So apparently somebody was in here monkeying around with the system, trying to open the gates to the Stellar Degenerator, but they seem to have fried the computers trying to do it because they're a bunch of primitive screwheads. So where can we find another terminal that'll allow us to open the gate?
You see two different reactions. One from Eltrith, or Estith. Actually, it is Eltrith. I wrote his name wrong. Eltrith. Almost a look of glee crosses his face when you mention the gate opening. But on Ostith's face, you actually see a look of concern. He said, that could only mean that the cult was trying to open the gate while I was imprisoned. We cannot allow them to do that. I don't know which systems are malfunctioned because you have limited my access to the system right now. But perhaps if you could allow me access or tell me which ones, or show me which ones were damaged, I might be able to answer that question better.
So if this Stellar Degenerator is so bad, why don't we use these drones to just dismantle it?
You would destroy the Stellar Degenerator?
What purpose does it serve?
Well, I admit there was a great deal of debate when we created this construct to house it. There was a vocal minority that believed that we should just destroy such a weapon, but the military complex at the time insisted that if something should happen that ultimately threatened our entire civilization, we would need it again. Ultimately,
you know what?
That proved not to be the case as the Kishali civilization did fall.
You know what situation has arisen that could destroy the universe? The Stellar Degenerator.
I sense an immense amount of sarcasm in your voice.
Why can he sense motive on us, but we can't sense motive?
It's all
Good
the
programming.
It's all the
Really
extra, it's all the extra sensors he has.
Yeah. It's that Kish technology, right?
Yeah. But you do bring up a valid point. The gate here has been hidden for thousands of years. In fact, when the cult arrived, it was the first, other than the life teeming on this moon here, this were the first beings I ever came into contact with in quite some time. My brother Eltrith has been locked up for hundreds of years himself, and I haven't had anyone to speak with. I admit that's why I was so easily tricked and trapped. But as I think about it, you might be right. If the threat to the Stellar Degenerator to be released, maybe it would be best if we destroyed it. It no longer serves a purpose in the Kishali. They are gone.
But it may serve other purposes. Now,
Grandma, no.
For now, we just need to know how to find these cultists and stop them.
I don't know, Cypher. It's feeling an awful lot like you've got some...
You've got some...
You're cutting out there, Steven.
Yeah, you cut out the end.
Allie left her machine and it went to sleep. Anyway, I was saying, I don't know, Cypher. Sounds like you've got an awful lot of interest in this Stellar Degenerator that I was not aware of.
Well, let's just put it this way. There might be a use for that degenerator. And I'm not saying we need to keep it around permanently. But we could put it to some good use. You know, use it for a good purpose, and then maybe destroy it.
Ostef looks at you and says, what possible good purpose could that device serve?
That's what I'm wondering. What are you hiding, Cypher?
Can we find the degenerator first and then worry about it?
You know, that's like a lot like those movies where they say, I don't have time to explain it now, as they're about to take a 3-hour flight journey somewhere.
A 3-hour tour.
I don't have time to explain it when the person whose story this revolves around isn't here tonight.
Ostef nods and says, yes, your narrative skills are great. Perhaps we will discuss this at another time. Although, I have been swayed by Ryder's words. I actually think you should destroy the device. If we've been found by the cult, we can be found by others, and I would hate to see this weapon used to destroy another life.
So what exactly is the degenerator? I mean, is it like the size of a walkie-talkie? Or are we talking like the size of a capital starship?
I think it's more like the size of, like, 12 planetary suns.
Well, it's not quite that big, but it would be the size of a capital ship. In fact, it's a large system that can rapidly suck the energy out of a sun within a matter of minutes, killing the fission within the star system, turning it into a lifeless husk within moments, and killing its gravitational pull.
What does it take to move this thing?
Well, once the device has been fully powered up, it can travel through the star system like any other spacefaring vessel.
So it's like a spaceship?
Yes.
Does it have a cloaking system?
No, we do not. We did not see fit to hide it with our cloaking. We actually used more advanced technology to hide it here behind the gate. We created a demi-plane of existence in which the Stellar Degenerator sits, and only the gates here, when they're aligned properly, can reopen the entrance into that demi-plane.
Oh, so it's like a subspace parking lot.
So to speak, yes.
And we need the valet.
Jeez.
Yes.
So how do you align all the gates if the computer system in here is all screwed up?
Well, then, is there another building like this then?
And do we have to tip them?
There are other buildings like this on the other moons, but all of the controls are actually routed through this one. If there were damages, depending on what the subsystem is that's damaged is, we do keep replacement parts on the other moons.
Like, are there rooms that we haven't found yet that are hidden or something, or like another level we're not seeing?
No, there's no hidden rooms in this facility.
So in other words,
There are.
the cultists came here, they screwed up the computer, and now they've taken off to one of the other moons to get the repair parts.
But they have to come back here.
That's what I'm thinking.
That's what I'm thinking too.
So let them do the dirty work. Let them go find the repair parts, and when they come back, we ambush their asses and take the repair parts.
And we do have a ship that can cloak, right?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, Wesley built that cloaking device for our ship.
I know. I'm just kidding.
He's more like, no. So, Osteth, control for this valet needs to come through this building and can only come through this building.
That is how it's currently configured, yes.
But it could be configured in another way?
Yes, but it's been thousands of years since we last did so. It was part of the effort to route control through here so that my friend Eltrith, my companion Eltrith, and I could control it from here.
So you could configure another moon to, say, take control?
With the appropriate amount of workers and perhaps, a few months of work time, yes, we could do that.
Months of work time.
Yes, it was a immense workforce effort to get the entire system reconfigured to run from this facility. Originally, it was designed so there would be teams of scientists on every single moon. When we chose to go to the two digital construct setup, it was a great deal of work to reconfigure it for that. I think you're thinking that you want to reconfigure it to do otherwise. I don't know if we have the time or the manpower to do that.
No, I just wanted to make sure that no one else had the manpower to do that.
Oh, I assure you no. Although they were able to trick me based on my brief encounter with the cultist, I don't think they have the expertise to do that.
They couldn't even figure out how to operate this machine. How are they going to figure out how to reconfigure all the machines?
All right. Well, I say we ambush them.
That's what I'm thinking. They'll be back. If this is the only way they can access the Degenerator is with this computer.
So you want to set up an ambush?
Hell yeah.
Can we kill the guy in the closet?
We kill the guy in the closet. What's your alignment again?
I'm a mercenary. He's a cult of the Devourer.
I mean, I'm not disagreeing with you. I don't know why I just thought you were a little more good than that.
A couple good hits to the face and he just goes over the edge.
He's scarred.
Look, it's all fun and games until you start to screw with my moneymaker.
I've had like out-of-body experiences and flashbacks from past lifetimes where my character has been killed.
Who would be such a bastard as to do something like that?
Oh, I love it.
All right. Let's go ahead and take a quick break, like a 5-minute break, bio if anyone needs it, and then we will start setting up your ambush.
That is code talk for Mike going, damn, they did it again.
Yep, like, all right, let me grab all the guys from the other map and bring them over to this map.
I love it.
I'll feel it.
Mod Breakers Inc.
Is that the? That's our.
I will ask you as we're getting set up though, before you go on break. Do you want to set up the ambush here in the facility, or do you want to do it on the route between the landing pad and the facility?
No, I say we set it up here.
Yeah.
We'll figure out how to electrify the floor, and the minute they all walk in the
Where's the
facility?
main control room?
The main control room for this facility is this room over here.
All right,
Okay.
I want to know who's going to stand out front and pretend to kick a puppy.
That sounds like you.
I may be a little short for this job.
Aren't you a little short for a stormtrooper?
All right. For the record, I'm pretty sure that we all still have hollow skins, so we could make ourselves look like the other cultists.
At least from a
That's
distance.
true.
At least from a semi-distance.
It's not a bad idea, actually.
Seriously, I think we should. In all kidding aside, I could do some computers checks to figure out how they electrified the floor, and then we could do the same thing. We could set it up so that,
Just so you know, that was just the one area.
Yeah, I think it was just that one room.
which room?
It was when it happened. It was just this area in this room.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. Okay.
That it's hardwired into the floor as a defense system. That's why you couldn't use it anywhere else in the facility. It's literally just this spot.
Gotcha. Okay.
And which one was the main terminal again?
Well, is there a way that I can...
Over here.
That's
Is there
the
a way that we can move that defense system? Like, unwire it from that spot and move it into the other room?
You could try with an engineering check.
I mean, we've got probably a couple days, right, before they come back.
You don't know.
So
Alright.
we have to spend some.
I mean, this is like a total, this is an A-team montage right here. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we're
We need a montage.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
gonna need a montage.
Montage.
Yeah, someone's gonna have to go back to the ship, Wesley, and figure out like a way to cloak or
Move it.
Dun 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 dun.
fly it to
Dun
the.
dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun.
Yeah, we got to get rid of the ship somehow, so we don't want them to see that.
If I take, can I take 10 on my engineering check to move the trap?
Yeah, if you
You got enough time, take 20.
think you have enough time to, yeah.
I'll take 10. That gives me a 31 on my engineering check.
Okay. So we'll say for now, Wesley, Captain Garrity, and oh my god, I forgot her name. Zelaria are going to take the ship and fly just a short way off into the jungle and hide the ship.
Okay. Meanwhile, I think we need to put the holograms back into their prison just in case they try to.
I'll put, for now, we'll put Eltareth back in. But let's be honest, Osteth has been kind of helpful. So, at least for the time being, let's keep him out. He
Kinda
may.
walked us into a trap in the end.
He's also been kind of ignorant.
He's also been giving us a lot of useful information. He can't do any.
When
It's
you're
not-
talking to the two
he's not-
doors and you don't know which one's lying and which one's telling the truth.
Because they're
He's-
both lying.
He's not hurting anything being out. He can't do anything. I've disabled his ability to mess with the system.
Couldn't he
And-
appear and tip them off that something's going on?
How? He has no control over the computers. He's literally just an encyclopedia that's standing here talking to us.
All right, but he's your responsibility.
But if he just appears to them when they walk up and we're trying to pretend to be something else and he's all like, hey, they're totally faking it.
Well, I'll put him back in the computer after we get the ambush set up.
Okay, that's fine.
He's watching this conversation and he's like, he has a hurt look on his face. He's like, what did I do?
Hey, talk to the lady with the four arms. What? I trust you, man. It's not me. You pissed her off. You should have said something about the drones.
Or the lady in the closet who was waiting in ambush to attack us.
I saw them abusing her. I didn't know she was there to attack you. I swear I didn't know about the drones.
Suddenly he's C-3PO?
Woo!
I love it.
All right, so quick break.
All right.
A quick break.
So yeah, you can do, if anyone needs to restore stamina, you can do, obviously, take 10 minutes in there for that. And you're going to have 2 hours to prepare for their arrival.
Where are we trying to ambush them?
I think we should try to ambush them in this front area. Because we can station 2 people who are on guard out here in their, like, holoskins. You can have someone hide in this closet. So
There is a lot of rubble there along the edge. I hid in that before.
Well, where are we going to put the electrified floor?
I don't know if we can do it anywhere out there, or if it is like a backup, or like, because if we get them in, unless we can do it in the hallway, they're going to see like the hole. We can't patch holes in 2 hours.
The only hole you have in the hallway is actually past this door right here.
Oh, okay.
In this little wall right there.
Well,
that's the only wall that was bashed down. Oh, I'm sorry, and this one, because they came through there originally.
do we want to try and get them in the hallway and bottleneck them up, or?
That'd probably be the best thing. We could get them in a crossfire in the hallway.
Can we electrify the floor in the hallway? Do we have time to do this?
Well, I did a 31 engineering check to take the electric floor out of the computer room and try to move it into a different area.
Or you wanted to put it, like, in here, and we will set up...
Well, if we're gonna bottleneck them in the hallway, I could set it, like, right here. Yeah, where Mike just put maybe a couple squares.
Closer?
Like 10 feet to the left.
I'm about to give you control of it, so you can...
Oh, okay.
I mean, just kind of guessing here a little bit, but if we put them in, like, the squares that would end here, so that it covers everything to the left in here, then...
So it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's basically 25 squares is what you can cover.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times 3. Right now it's covering 18. 7, 8, 9 times 3 is 27. So...
Like, I don't think we need the whole 25. If you just do that area that starts...
I don't have control of it.
Yeah, I'm not able to give control for some reason.
Just stretch it 2 more squares to the left. There you go.
That's what you want?
I think it's covering too much space.
Yeah,
How are we supposed to, like, not be in that, but make sure that they are?
Want to go from the wall, that first wall to the left, to the edge of the doors.
Hold on.
It's already covering, so that we could be behind those doors, and maybe behind the door.
Hold on. Here's the thing. Okay. Your question is, how can we not be in it? You and I are ranged. Okay. So you and I are going to be down at the other end of the hallway. Will, if she needs to be in that area, she's mostly ranged. But if she needs to be in the area, she can be on the ceiling. She doesn't need to be on the floor.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also remember, it's not a constant thing. It's a one attack and done.
Yeah.
Right. Drez can, or not Drez. Yeah, Drez could activate his jump jets and just hover off the floor.
I mean, everybody can be behind a door. When enough people are in it, we activate it, zap them, go in and take out whatever's left.
Right.
Exactly.
But they're gonna, like, come in at different times. I'm thinking that if you can just set up the floor.
We have a rabbit. We can have Cipher. We can have Switch be a rabbit. Switch can just stand out here and get their attention. And then when they all see Switch, he can rabbit back in. And then they'll all be like, ooh, go get him. And they'll come running in to go get him. And when they all step on the floor, we zap them.
I don't know if we even have to do that. Just let them walk in. And as long as...
But I think Ryder's got a point. If we just let them walk in, they're going to walk in onesie-twosie.
But I think all going to
If we rabbit them in, they'll chase him.
As long as we
But-
get 9 or 8 or whatever her name is, then I don't know.
Even if we don't get her, we kill all her henchmen, and then she's easier to deal with when she's all alone.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, if you're covering all of that space, you're giving them a lot of ways that they can like not be in that also. If you just have it covering the spaces that are here, not in front of the door, but just to the left of it, all the way to the wall over here, then we can set up ourselves, me, Switch, Drez, so that they can't come through here. You can barricade this door or whatever,
So you're
that
saying
they have to be in this area.
You're saying wait until they engage us, get a whole bunch in there, as many as we can in.
I'll be honest, I'm not following you on that one.
So if there was a bunch of people right where my character is standing right now, if Drez and Switch were there, we wait until they come in, they engage us, so a bunch of them come in the door to fight us, and then you light up the floor.
Right here. 3 of us are going to line up here. Me, Drez, Switch.
He's saying use them to bottleneck them.
So they can't get past us. This door is barricaded, like you fully lock it in so they can't use that. And then this whole area here, yeah, what's currently covered is the zone that gets zapped. So they can't get past us. They have to be in those squares and zap them. And yes, you're right. We can still have like 1 or 2 people out here with the hollow suits on, and we can have it be like, oh, they're here, you know, and come inside. They're back.
We could even put some people in the closet to kind of come at them from the rear if we wanted.
The closet.
Where you got your specialty thing down at the bottom of this
This one.
courtyard.
Oh, I don't think that would be a good idea to split our party up like that. I think we should all be together. Let's put it this way: I'm not going to be the one in the. If we're going to put somebody in the closet, it's not going to be me.
Nobody but
No one put Cypher in the corner.
Is this guy gagged too? Like, is he just fully out of the picture yet?
No one said they gagged him. They just.
Can I give him a sedative so we just knock him out for a while?
Yes.
Yeah, you can do that.
Medical person?
Give me a medicine check to knock him out.
Give him one of your bio concoctions.
Somebody jog his memory.
I don't know what this one does, but you're going to try it out.
In fact, try 5 of them.
If one of them's good, 5 of them is awesome.
Yes. You concoct a sedative. It takes you about half an hour or so, and you drug him, and he is out.
I mean, we can't mine him for information now, but
I think that ship's sailed.
okie doke.
It will take you an hour to set up the grid wherever you finally decide.
We need to set up the grid.
All right.
All right, I have a vocal modulator, so I will volunteer to be the one that's standing out here in my hollow suit, and as they approach, I'll get a quick count of how many are actually there to let you guys know. But I will use my vocal modulator to sound like the cultist, like one of the cultist guys, and I'll walk in through the door and say something like, you know, hey, Zit, they're back. And
Okay.
leave them in.
Sounds
All right.
good.
So go ahead and put yourselves where you want to end up. So
Yeah.
Cypher is going
Do you want to
to.
make the floor a little bigger than that, or you think it's good?
It's up to you.
No, I think that's good.
Yeah, you've got a lot of area to work with, so it's completely up to you guys.
Can we continue it out into this towards where?
Oh, out here?
Yeah, can we continue it out on that platform?
Oh, that's nasty.
It may take more time to do that because you're going to have to work it through the wall and whatnot. So
Yeah, I was thinking we have to keep it in the building.
We'll try if we get the time. I mean, that's
We
more
only have 2 hours, yeah.
great. If you can get it done, great. If you can't, we got the inside done, right?
It's
Do
nasty.
the inside first.
It's nasty, and that is a great idea. Mike's just thinking to himself, damn, that she keeps doing it.
If you want to make an engineering check to try and hook it up. No, I will.
I can help.
If we screw that engineering check up, they might come in the middle of us fixing it.
Yes.
I don't know that.
That will be the risk. And I'll
I
let you guys
don't
decide.
know that I want to play that risk.
Yeah, but what's your engineering?
If I take 10, it's 31.
Oh, if you take 10, I add. How do you tell what that is? I have a 19.
So if you take 10, you have a 29.
So there you go.
So
You guys can tag team it.
All right.
let's do it.
Okay.
So
I will.
are we rolling, or what do we have to
I'd rather just take 10.
do? Okay.
If 31 can't do it, we weren't meant to do it. Because if I roll a 1, then we're really hosed.
It would be 33 because Little's helping you.
There you go.
Can anybody else help with the engineering of it? Or you all just standing around?
I'm
That was best line.
Well,
of the night.
the other guy that could help isn't here.
I mean, I can try and
know,
help,
that's
but
here,
you know, I'm not sure if I should touch the red wire with the blue wire
Okay, never mind.
or.
Ryder has a dirty secret. Like every character has a secret in the campaign. His is he's colorblind.
I got an 11 engineering.
I will just keep a lookout.
So if you take 10, does that help us?
That's a 21.
21.
So does that boost you 2 more?
Keep looking out.
So do we have all the variables mathematically applied now?
So it looks like.
I don't know. Does Billy have any engineering?
Does it?
Like, how many people can we get involved?
Does a 21 boost?
Neither Billy nor Drez has any engineering.
Great.
Either Bill or Dredd.
Mike, does a 21 boost?
Yes.
Okay, in that case, the
35.
engineering check is a 35.
All right. With the 35, it takes you an hour and a half, but you are able to rig up the system to cross between 2 rooms and cover the floor.
Dang.
Nice.
I
While we were arguing all that, he was just busy drawing a square.
Yeah, I knew you'd be successful. I was just I did some math over here on how I was working the time frame. So that will take you an hour and a half. It will take you a half hour since you're helping on the floor and doing the concoction to knock out the cultists. That's pretty much going to be Newell's preparation.
Okay.
So those of you who weren't working on the floor, you have half an hour left to do something before they get here. Anyone who was not working on the floor, what are you doing for your 2 hours?
So you see me kind of pacing out in the
Cleaning
front
up the bodies?
while they're working, and I'm just kind of practicing my line like over and over again, like, Zix, they're here. Yo, Zix, they've arrived.
Who were some of the other people we found? Like, you're
What?
sure it would be Zick?
Is that enough time to get my armor done?
I don't, so I'm just gonna be like, you know,
Are you sure Zix was with them?
yeah, I won't say Zix. I'll just go, they're back.
There you go.
Yeah, who was one of the main guys that we fought right here? That's been so many. Remember, we were blowing up. There was that one chick.
Did you ever get their name?
We heard something because we talked to her about
Something.
Cypher's. It's been way too long. Can we go? Is there we chart any of this?
Let's watch the video.
Not helping you.
You've already broken too many things.
I will allow you to make. There was one name you might have heard. I'll let you make an intelligence check to see if you recall it.
All right, everybody, pull out your intelligence.
You don't want me to make this check.
You only heard it once in the midst of combat, so
Oh, Cypher.
Go
I
Cypher.
think Cypher may have just saved you.
It's good, because I was about to go check the one note.
The one note, cheater. Anyway, that's not really cheating, but you know. Anyway, Bill, you remember the one name you heard in the midst of the combat, the woman, the half-orc you faced.
Yeah.
One of the cultists called her Cicerus.
Cicerus.
I'll write it down for you. And you only heard her name once during that combat.
Cicerus.
Yep.
So that's who we think might be leading everything.
She was definitely leading the first group, or the second group you fought.
Okay.
I'm just gonna go with their back. How's that?
Yeah, going generic. Less is more here.
Was there enough time to accomplish my armor?
Yes, if that's what we say Wesley was doing, he could take it. 1 second, phone call. But yeah, he can do an engineering check to repair the armor. Or do the... hold on 1 second.
Are you guys okay with that?
Yeah.
Also, because I kind of feel like we might do this too, any communicators that they might have on them, like all the bodies and such, we should like collect them in case we need to answer them.
Everything's fine here. How are you?
We get a big gas leak here, very large.
Or at least be like, here, you.
Boring conversation anyway.
All right.
Okay, sorry about that. Yes. So between Wes and Drez, you can get the... because he can repair stuff in half the time. So in half an hour, he could repair the armor, the golem plating. And then in another half hour, he could add the extra module slot for you. And then it takes 10 minutes to put your modification in the slot.
Nice. Okay, fantastic. All right, let me get things updated real quick.
Also, Stephen pointed out a good thing while you were gone. We collect up the communicators from the guys we killed, and try to. What's that?
I said, I'm assuming the body's already like not in the front where we killed them.
We collect up their communicators, and that way we can try to listen to any chatter, anything that they're talking about, and then also just in case they like communicate back to these guys, we can answer or make it not look suspicious that they're not answering their communicators.
Okay. You could actually do it a little bit simpler than that. You don't need to take their communicators, but you can check the frequencies that they're communicating across and look to see if they were using any encryption algorithms. So you could use theirs if you want, or you can plug their comms into your comms. It's up to you.
It's good. Just as long as we can answer them if needed.
Okay.
And monitor them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can anybody set up any kind of camera near where they would be landing so we can get an idea on numbers from that, or surveillance, something like that? A drone, Canary? Can we put Canary over there?
No, you won't have access to Canary because Canary will be off in the jungle with
Wes.
Yeah. You could rig that up, but everyone who has engineering skill is already tied up with too much time. They won't have the time to build something like that.
We're working on the floor.
It's all right. I'm kind of a lookout there. I don't mind being the first target.
If we trusted Osteth, he might be able to monitor some cameras.
Is there any kind of surveillance that we can scan how many life forms with the computers we have?
The control facility does have access to the sensors, the planet sensor systems, yes.
Okay, so we'll just scan for when they land, how many people-ish.
Okay. So if you want, go ahead and make your computers check now.
Okay.
So, so since you're already working on the floor for an hour and a half, so this is in the last half hour or so. You start running scans, and you actually pick up a single vessel traveling, unknown make and model. You've never actually seen anything like this, but it's flying back from the Control Moon 2 back to Control Moon 1. You do some passive scanning on it, and you pick up 10 life forms, plus some very strange signatures, similar to what you saw on the Singularity.
Do we know from... do we know anything about good ways to trap the shadowy things? What are those called?
The shades.
Yeah, those.
Oblivion shades? No one has identified any way to trap them yet.
Okay,
Or...
so
You
either
need,
way,
well, what you need is a young priest and an old priest.
Do we have any bombs that we think can have, like, are we have, like, grenades at the ready so that when they hit the floor, we just throw the grenades? And
You
I
do
thought
know-
we were leading them into the building so we could electrocute them.
that's
I
what I'm
think-
saying.
I think we've
Electrocute,
got enough.
then grenades, then...
She wants to shower them with grenades while they're frying from underneath.
I'm really a fan of overkill,
It's a
personally.
cocktail.
if this,
I think we're good there. I'm gonna make sure that with my time,
maybe that this door has been sufficiently like barricaded.
all right, give me an engineering check to barricade that door.
Engineer.
Rez can help you move a big rock, can he?
Can I get like a couple of cans of paint and rig them up with some string and
I use
have
a,
them right by the door?
No stone left unturned. Like,
All
I use
right,
a
Ryder rigs up the door so that no one can go through it.
I'm going to
Yeah.
hang a hot iron on the door handle.
On the door handle and put some tar and a
Put
bunch
some
of
Hot Wheels
Matchbox
on the
cars.
Drez, can you help him move some rocks or something? Because,
Oh no, it looks secure.
yeah.
I'm the one who says it looks pretty darn good to me.
Do I need to do an engineering check?
And everyone else is so busy fixing armor or rigging the floor, they just don't even.
They
Wow.
don't even
No.
pay attention.
Drez checks it out. He comes back and
Yep,
says, yeah,
that
it's
door
good.
is solid. It ain't going nowhere.
how in the world do you?
You guys are so good at doors. I'm so impressed.
Wow, nice.
Oh,
Very nice work.
very nice work.
Is it
Well done.
out that he has?
Well done.
I don't need to do anything. The algorithm takes care of it for me, you know. The dice rolling algorithm. Okay,
Roll20's like, all right, they've screwed with your mod enough.
so last but not least, so Switch. What are you doing during your time frame prepping?
Well,
Apparently, he's fixing that door.
I figure after we get the floor done, I'm just kind of there. I look like I'm in a trance, but just, maybe just retreated into myself, asking questions, going over the past memories, trying to recall those past missions from way long ago, just kind of preparing myself internally. I know it's going to be a big fight.
Yep.
I'm anticipating a big one.
So you're thinking back and with what little information you've gotten about what's happened to Null 8, and you kind of do remember there towards the end, as the missions were getting more and more dangerous, she was a bit more and more on edge. And you've probably replayed the events on that planet through your mind a million times, and the fall, what she went into, and the slaughter that ensued. And you kind of start to realize, you don't know exactly how the fall happens, but you start to realize that she was definitely in a state that something could have influenced her. And you imagine that if the Devourer was ever going to get to her, that was probably would be when it was. And if the Jangly Man was tied up with the Devourer, and you already know how manipulative he could be with his abilities, you start to suspect you know what happened to her.
Dun dun dun.
That said, she is calling herself Null 9 now. And although everyone else doesn't know this, usually that signifies something very specific to your people. The android species can go through a stasis. When they get to a point in their life where they feel like they've lived their lives, they can actually go into a stasis and do like a soft reboot. And what happens is their body remains, but their souls, their internal mechanisms, it's almost like a fresh rebuild of a server. They retain some skills. It's kind of a mystical process. Other skills are lost, and that's not completely understood. And there are some memories there from previous lives. But for all intents and purposes, the new iteration of the android is an entirely different person. Or they can be. Or they can be very similar to the previous iterations. For each android, it's kind of a personal experience. That highlights, going back to from the first module, if you remember Clara 247, that actually means Clara 247 has been through 246 previous iterations of herself.
Wow.
Which means she's probably very old as far as androids go.
She's been around. To think I wanted to sleep with her.
What, do you like older girls?
Apparently. Talk about a cougar.
And your time is up.
Cat likes cats. Huh.
Some chatter comes across the cultist comms. You hear a voice that Switch recognizes come across. This is Null 9 to Moon 1. We're coming in for a landing now. Have everything prepared and drag the rats out of the closet. We need to get these repairs done quickly. I'd like to claim the degenerator and get out of here as quick as possible. Those Starfinders are going to catch up to us soon enough.
Roger that.
Roger that. Who is this speaking?
You know who is this?
Steve.
It's Steve. Literally.
Having trouble with communications. I have a vocal modulator that I'm making to use like the orc lady.
You hear Null 9 say, lock down the communications, we're breaking up. There must be some kind of interference. You hear another voice in the background grunts to the affirmative. Don't seem to be having any problems with the signal here. It must be on the other side. And Null 9's voice
like
goes back on.
Rise with your order.
If you can hear me, have everything ready. We'll be there shortly. And the comms go quiet. In the distance, you hear the roar of the engines as the ship that they're flying in breaks through the atmosphere, and you hear the boom as it comes down towards the planet and then decreases in speed. And in the distance, the ship lands. It's only a few scant minutes when Ryder sees 5 individuals come walking down the path rather intently. One of them, I'll actually mark him here with this little, that's a bad one.
That one.
Yeah, with that symbol. You actually see him carrying a case or a actual computer module, like in a kind of like a clear carrying case. And they're walking forward. And a rather burly-looking woman. They're all wearing the similar type of armor with the spikes and everything on it. But then you see these 2 strange creatures. I'll actually put them here in the middle. Make them larger. They almost look like octopoid-type creatures with armor and carrying very high-tech looking weaponry. Floating along behind the 3.
Did you mean to show that purple aura around them?
I didn't. Yeah, I meant to hide auras.
Drat.
Well, you all know there's an aura now. But anyway, is the aura gone?
Yes, the aura is gone.
Damn it.
We didn't see anything.
All right, let me check my other characters. Oh, gee, you always miss something. Okay. So, Steven, go ahead and describe what does your character look like right now?
So it looks like one of the
Looks like the dude locked in the closet.
like the guys that were kicking the puppy. It looks like one of those guys.
Okay. So you walk up, and they don't even flinch at seeing you.
I just kind of walk into the door and kind of yell out, "They've arrived," and I go and get in position.
All right.
I thought you were going to say they're back.
The first
Gosh,
woman.
stick to the
kind
plan.
Of course we've arrived. We called for it ahead of time. You knew we were coming back, Robert. You're now Robert. Yeah, let me just grab them all. Because I know what you guys are... Oh! I don't want to move that. No.
There's
Readying a shot for their entrance.
Okay, so the first one... Alright, this is where they're going to get to.
It's as they get in, like, I'm not shooting the first one through.
So, well, there's going to be a reaction. Because the first one comes to the door. Looks at you, and she recognizes you. But she sees Switch and Drez standing there.
Yeah.
And she kind of stops.
Oh, you guys didn't
And
do
we
your
fired.
hollow suits. Whoops.
I mean, I said that we were, but they didn't.
Okay.
Yeah, I was kind of listening for it.
Yep. No. That's fair.
She stops, and she's like, what the hell's going on here?
Yeah, my bad.
You see her
Yeah,
reach
my
back,
bad.
And the pack on her back kind of transforms, and
Can
out
we
springs a
fire?
Gatling gun.
Can we fire?
Yes, roll for initiative. And if you want, you can set off the trap now. I assume Cypher was controlling it.
Diver.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll let you roll the damage dice. It does 66 electricity damage.
What's that?
You're rolling the.
Okay, I was just waiting. I thought one of them would have to communicate to me that they were to, hit the trap.
You're on it. Good. Go.
That's
Hit
what
the
we're-
trap. That's what we're
saying.
doing.
Okay. So how do I do that?
Just do a /R space 6d6.
Oh, six. Okay, I thought you were saying 66. It's 6d6.
Yep.
Okay, I gotcha.
66 would be nice.
Wasn't terrible.
Ooh, there's a berserker.
Oh, that was pretty decent.
Bunch of fives in there.
Oh, you know what? She is a berserker. I think I used the other token. Let me make sure. She may not actually have a Gatling gun. Oh, no. She has a disintegrator pistol. A very large-looking one. Sorry, I used the same token from the character who had the Gatling gun before. Okay. All right. So 24. So the 3 cultists all take 24 points of damage.
Ooh, ouch.
As the floor electrifies and just fries all 3 of them. However, the 2 octopus-looking alien creatures...
They were floating, weren't they?
Floating above the grounds.
Yeah,
Not
yeah.
touching the plate.
I told you we needed the grenades. Nobody listens to the Lamerta.
We didn't have time. We would have loved
Pull
to.
a grenade!
I'm in the other room. How the hell am I supposed to throw a grenade? I just electrified them.
And
Hey, I was trying to
when the
shoot.
floor goes
when they
off,
come in.
there's a big of shocking and smoking and whatnot, and something, it kind of shakes everything just a little bit, and the door, which was so brilliantly secured, falls off the hinges, just opens.
It was all part of the
Watch
master
out,
plan.
Cypher!
It was all part of the master plan.
You hear
I wasn't the one that secured the door. Don't yell at me.
No, I said watch out. They might come through the door for you.
Oh,
Let me see what their movement speed is before I finish moving them. Oh, actually, he can't get that far. So he was here 5, 10, 15, 20. So they actually float a little bit slow. So this one floats up to here. It's got this long, wicked-looking, like trident, like technological trident in its hand. It actually turns it and aims it at Ryder. Actually, no. I'm sorry. Ryder looks like one of his allies. So He doesn't quite know what's going on. He would actually aim at one of the others. He would... Let me do a random. So 1 is Switch, 2 is Drez. So he aims at Drez.
So we haven't seen the
Oh yeah, that hits.
other android yet.
The electricity kind of leaps off of it in an arc and slams into you. It does 13 acid, cold, electricity, and I have to pick, and I forgot to. So let me do a random 1, 2, 4. So it does 13 fire damage.
Oh, no resistance to that. Dang it.
All right.
So with that thing, I have a resist 5, right? Electricity.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. The second one comes floating into the room. 5, 10, 15, 20. Because he also is just now seeing for the first time. He's actually going to fire at Switch.
Gonna do a real quick AFK.
Does a 23 hit Switch's EAC?
Nope.
Okay, so that flash, it flies by you, and when the energy does, you see it takes the form of acid as it's flying by you.
Hmm.
All right. The first electrified, desperate hunger cultist. Like, oh, damn, what the hell? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. He actually takes cover in the room here and peeks back out. And, oh, shoot, can he fire that? That's too far away. 5, 10, 15. So actually, he pulls out a grenade and he's centering it right on Ryder, and it goes right where he wants it to. I need everyone, all 3 of you guys, to make a reflex saving throw. Oh shoot! 5, 10. Oh, and oops! I accidentally hit one of my own guys.
Oh,
He was a little jostled from the whole floor thing. You know?
He was still kind of twitching.
All right. So yeah, the floating octopus creature also gets caught in it, but does dodge for half damage as well. And
Sorry.
you're on anyone who's hit. Well, you're all hit anyway. You're also on fire, so you're burning for 1d6 points per turn, and unless you spend an action to, or someone spends an action to put you
Even
out.
if you save?
Even if you save, yes. Oh no!
Does that
no,
include
no.
the
I'm sorry.
octopus guy?
No, if you succeed, no burn.
Okay.
what's the DC for the?
DC is only 15,
Okay, good. So I saved good.
so you all save, so you just take 4 damage. Okay. Now it is Drez's turn.
Okay. Is it going to let me update my token or not? Come on. There we go. Okay. So I actually have my Kish axe out right now. I don't have my reach weapon. So I'm just going to advance to the first person that's closest
Okay.
and attack.
Hold on 1 second.
Oh, jeez.
Thank you for playing honest with your character, though. Oh, never mind. Okay, you're fine. Go ahead.
Okay. So I'll advance and attack with my Kish axe. Maybe.
32 is going to hit. So let me double check to see if anything happens to you. No. Okay, so it takes 28 slashing damage. Yeah, you cut off one of its tentacles. Purplish blood starts flying all over the place, coating the ground around it, and starts screaming and clicking at you in a language you don't understand.
That's disgusting.
Newell.
Can I do a check to what do I know about the octopi things?
Yes, give me a life science check.
Okey-doke. That was rather.
Okay, what'd you roll? 21. That was actually enough. So, got a little handout here for you. All right.
Whoa.
I
So-
keep it as Billy Idol.
These are the Billy Idol. There you go.
Billy Idol. It's a nice day for white weather.
They're an aggressive race of interplanetary travelers who raid worlds for their own gain and routinely scavenge alien technology. Once sorely pressed, the Debulgi now range across disparate systems to find the fresh water essential for the continuation of their race. Can't read today. Bildulgi physiology requires a significant amount of clean, fresh water in order to breathe and metabolize food properly. Their immune systems are strong but delicate, and they produce toxins offensive to most living creatures very quickly. Without protective gear, their poison is actually more dangerous for the Debulgi than it is for most creatures they encounter. As aquatic creatures, they wear protective helmets full of fresh water that they can breathe through a series of gills in their throats, lest they poison themselves and their fellow soldiers. Regardless of rank or station, and then there's some more information there about them that you can read at your leisure. So they have the technology. They can use these rods as melee or as ranged weapons. They will actually do one of 4 different types of damages that's determined randomly when they attack, unless they specify, as in they set their weapon as a move action to do a certain damage before they attack. And if they hit with melee, they're actually going to spread their poison from their bodies to those they attack. The poison is a paralytic.
The poison they admit, and if they touch us with, that's a paralytic?
Yes.
If I put a life bubble on us, does that protect us?
That would not protect you from this, because it is delivered through the strike of the weapon.
Akidake. I am going to... I think I'm going to put the microbots in the... Yeah. This one.
Okay.
Well, you can put it on those 4 squares then.
I'm sorry, which one did you mark? Oh, you're showing the microbots.
Yeah, the bugs.
So they're up here. All yours.
Thanks. And I start them off on a 4 square, right? So I could just start them sort of like that and see what happens. Okay, that's, I think, what I'm going to do.
All right, the Hungerer starts underneath the cloud of nanobots there, and she starts swatting away at him. And you see her tap her comm device, and you hear her call across her comms.
Shoot.
No,
Sight
9!
down.
The Starfinders are here. And then she advances. 5. Oh, she would be smart about it, so she's actually going to come up here. I'm just moving them so I can move her.
Is this really only happening to me?
Yeah, I think it is only happening to you.
The map keeps disappearing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I haven't.
Mine's still good.
Must be those Windows updates.
I'll be back.
I'm just moving a little bit so I can see what's underneath them.
You're up next.
All right. She kind of moves around the room strategically and then comes in at Drez.
One of the octopuses is really up 1.
Is he?
Like
Oh,
he
that's
should be 1 square above. You move to move her. Yeah.
Yeah, all the tokens got piled on top of each other.
Mm-hmm.
All right. She's going to do... Actually, she would be smart. She would do it from here. 5, 10, 15, 5, 10, 15. She's going to use a special ability she has called the Disintegrator Pistol Triple Attack. The first one is against Rez, the second one's against Ryder, the third one's against Switch. These are against EAC.
EAC. Ooh, that does not hit my new EAC with that armor.
Okay, Ryder is going to get hit for 15 acid damage, and I think 24 misses switch.
Oh, so just hitting me again. None of those other attacks would have hit me.
All right, she's splashing acid all over the place with her disintegrator pistol. You've never seen one of them use this weapon so effectively. And it is your turn, Matt.
I think he tried to log off to fix his map issue.
Okay. So yeah, we'll put him on delay, and then as soon as he gets back, we will get him back in.
Oh, great. I'm pretty sure he would move forward and advance.
He would. Man, it's funny how fate works out like that. My plan comes to fruition. Eliminate the switch.
He's like, let's see, all I have to do is black out Matt's screen. Okay. You have control over this, don't you? It's like dynamic lighting or something for him.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
You wonder if I'd greased the floor before we'd done the electricity, I could like set the whole thing on fire.
It doesn't that long.
As this one comes running through the building here, the others hear it, but it's kind of muffled, but you will, because their opening is there through the middle. You actually hit it pretty clearly. He's yelling, "Cicerus! Malice, are you here?"
Where'd that dude come from?
He actually ran. It was a double move. Ran through here.
Got
Ran
it.
through here. And actually came down here. Looked like he was heading.
Isn't that a wall between there?
No, remember that was broken down. That's why they were able to pass through it.
Wow.
I know that was 2 sessions ago. Or
Isn't
a
that
month
the
ago.
guy that we've got? Isn't that where we have the one guy knocked out, though?
Yeah.
Yeah, we kind of overglossed over it. He's knocked out though. They didn't notice him. He was running through. You're still good.
Like a dead body.
If we want, we can say he's actually over there. All right, double move for him. Now it is Cypher's turn.
All right. Well, I saw that guy run through, right?
No, not from your angle. Remember, there's a wall right here.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, now there is an opening up here though, where it was broken through.
As soon as you round the corner, you'd be able to see him.
Yeah, as soon as you go around the corner, you'll see the closest cultist.
Right.
Well, and the other one, because the doors are open.
That is true.
So I get here, and
Yeah, you can see him down here running by New Will.
yep,
And you can
and I see that guy too.
Yep.
This is like a control panel, right? This thing in the middle of the room there.
It's low. You can take cover behind it though.
That's what I'm trying to do.
Yep.
So, all right. Well, if I go that far though, then I probably haven't got a line of shot on the. I want to go. Stop here. Take a shot at the guy by Newell.
Okay.
First thing I'm gonna do is trick attack him.
Is there a range on that? Just to be sure.
On trick attack.
It's only 55. You're fine.
Okay. Temple Bluff. I don't know. It doesn't say anything about a range.
Actually, the trick attack is if you can see him and hear him, yada yada yada.
Okay. So trick attack to make a little hologram appear and distract him. And I will make him off target.
Pink and purple elephants appear around him.
This is CR6.
I will double check. I think it is though. No, he is CR7.
So my trick attack missed for the second time tonight.
I would say something like your luck's finally turning, but
In the opposite direction.
in the wrong direction.
Laser pistol attack on him.
The doors.
Does
All
a
right.
20 hit?
I think it does. This is EAC. A 20 does hit, yes.
Okay, so it'll take 11 fire damage.
All right. so he's been hurt twice now. He's been
And then I'll
electrocuted, and-
finish moving by taking cover behind the little control panel there.
Okay.
Kind of kneeling down and taking cover behind it.
Okay. Ryder.
Is Switchback?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, we'll put Switch back in initiative. It's your turn, Matt.
All right. Let's choke the hallway here.
It'd be really great if you could get next to that other cultist as well. Make sure that he doesn't come running after me.
Although technically you can't see Switch right now, so
I can yell at him though.
you can.
Yo, droid.
Although it would come across like, I thought you secured that door!
We're like the Avengers. We have those little earbuds so that we can talk to one another
22 on her.
from
is-
across New York while we're fighting aliens.
22 does hit, so she takes 20. Make sure there's no resistances or anything. Make sure that doesn't come into play. And no. So she takes all 25 of that.
And this little squiddy dude and this little squiddy dude both take 6 electric damage. And this cultist dude takes 6 takes 6. Oh, the nearest secondary target. Okay, so
So do you want to say this? Well, it'd be the squid or the cultist.
it's probably this squiddy dude here. Takes 6 electric
All right, yeah, he takes all of that.
damage.
Okay. Good attack. Clogging the hallway. Electricity's flying. Ryder's turn.
Alright, I'm gonna clever attack this guy.
Well, that's not very clever.
I think it's brilliant.
Ooh. He's flat-footed, so that should be a hit. That is a hit. Just barely.
Oof.
26 points of damage as your bullets rip through him. He is definitely on his way to bloodied. And he has all the associated penalties.
I'm gonna swift action to turn my haste circuit on. I'm gonna use my actual move action to yell, "Get him!" And I'm going to spend a resolve point so that it's affecting everyone.
Yes.
And
Okay.
when I spend the resolve point in this way, you do actually get +2 damage now.
All right.
So you all have get 'em on any target that's able to hear me, which is all of them, or I'm sorry, any of you guys are able to hear me, and you have +2 to damage also that you have to add, and then I will use my move action to come over next to this guy.
All right. So into the first round, Osteth comes walking over and actually stands next to Cypher. He's got his hands behind his back and he's watching the battle from afar. And he looks at you and says, "I admit I'm not trained in tactical combat. Are you doing well? Is this exactly how you planned it to go?"
Always. It's always exactly what I planned.
This Bill Dolgy floats in.
Is that your way of reminding me that I forgot to put him away?
Yeah, I have a little fun with him. Actually, he is. Oh, damn. He's going to provoke. Because he doesn't want to stay in the swarm. So he provokes from both of you guys.
You both have get him on him or he's -2 to AC. Something about that.
+2 damage.
All right, Switch fumbled.
Good job, Switch.
I did not.
And Drez definitely did not. So
Oh, so close to a crit.
do you stop him from moving when you hit him?
Ooh, only on a crit. Unfortunately, I have an anchoring thing, but it's only on a crit.
Okay. So he's going to keep moving through.
But I do step up and strike. So actually, let me look at my step up and strike real quick, because that might actually.
That's if he does a guarded step away from you.
Hold on 1 second.
All right, and while you're doing that, we'll go ahead and deal a fumble card for a switch. This is funny. Unscheduled dance-off. You must succeed at an acrobatic check or take weapon damage and reduce your land speed by half until healed.
Uh-oh.
So I need switch to make an acrobatics check. I got that wrong. Still there, Matt? Did we lose you again?
No, I clicked it. I'm waiting on it to show up.
I think technical difficulties.
Yeah, I mean, well, yeah, I had him at the beginning too. This update kicked us all in the butt.
Clicked it again. I've clicked it 3 times.
All right, let me help you out there.
Playing with it now.
I told you should have put Austin in the box.
Click it more than 3 times, you're playing with it.
Yep, it's true.
I don't think this one's you, Matt. I don't think your acrobatics is working for some reason.
Alright, well, that's the roll.
Okay, 19. All right, so you do actually succeed. So you fortunately do not suffer that penalty. Oh, I didn't mean to close that. So as he gets past you, his tentacles start to spin, and he lashes. The first 2 are against Switch, and the second 2 are against Drez.
Damn.
Nope.
So 2 misses on Switch. Does a 26 hit Drez?
EAC or KAC?
KAC.
Oh, that's just the number. Oh.
All right, so you take 11 bludgeoning damage, plus I need a fortitude save.
Of course. 11, you said?
Yeah.
And fort.
Okay, you succeed. You can feel the paralytic start to take hold. It actually passes like right through your armor, and you feel parts of your limbs go numb, but you manage to fight off the effect. All right, good job. And now the second one. If you're able to do more than one op attack, this one's going to provoke as well.
I am not.
I'm not exactly sure if I can or not.
Do you have a feat that allows you to do more than one attack of opportunity?
I don't think so. It's what I'm using is the stand still and improve stand still, but
Okay, yeah, that's definitely not. It's tied to your dexterity. It would allow you to do an additional number of attacks based on your dex score.
I have mobility, but that's me.
Chances are, if you don't know, you don't have it.
Yeah. All right, so this one's not going to do a tentacle attack. He stabs at you with his rod. Sorry.
Really?
Wow.
I have to edit that out in post.
Yeah, got to keep that PG, or at least that R rating on YouTube. Anyway, yeah, 17 is nowhere close to hitting you though. So, cultist. Yeah, unfortunately, there is nothing to stop him from. He turns. He sees the hologram in Cypher.
Hey, baby.
What's up, Sexy?
Hey, baby.
Ah,
How you doing?
How you doing?
He actually drops his pistol, draws his cinctured longsword.
Damn you. You could have just shot at me.
And comes after the Sexy.
Son of a...
36, I'm pretty sure is going to hit. That was almost a crit. And 26 slashing damage.
That comes off of my green, correct?
Yep, green first. Yep.
I can't select my... There it goes. How much?
26. And in my defense, the only reason this part's happening is because of that door.
Yeah.
Sure.
I'll
Yeah.
get in there and distract somebody.
Some of us, you had one job, okay? You had one job.
uh-oh, what happened?
Cultist went after Cypher.
Yeah.
Because, you know, you guys did such a stellar job blocking the door.
Well, next time you can trick attack him and not worry about it.
Drez, it's your turn.
Yeah, it is my turn. I'm debating here. Did I get... Oh, let me look at my... I don't think I have the improved cleave. I think I just have cleave.
Oh, I've got Great Cleave.
Yeah, what is Great Cleave? Does it just allow you to add additional targets?
Yep.
Additional targets, spending a resolve point.
Yeah, okay, I just have cleave.
So you could, yeah. Oh, you don't have greater cleave?
No, so I could at least do 2 targets though that are they have to be adjacent though.
Yeah, you'd have to move up 5 feet.
Yep. I think my homie's in flank. And I don't like her. Alright, you know what? No, I'm going to stay where I am, and I'm just going to full attack on this one right here.
Okay.
Oh, you know what? The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to swift action activate my haste circuit.
Okay.
Okay, so because I'm a noob to haste, Steven, what all does that give me?
Haste gives you double your speed. It's a swift action. It gives you double your speed, and you get an extra move action for movement only.
Okay. Well, then I'll hold off. It doesn't give me an extra attack for now. I don't need the movement. So, okay, actually, I will hold off. But I will go ahead and full attack the one right next to me.
Okay.
From what I saw when they did that kind of multi-attack, did that seem to have reach? Are they big enough that they had reach, or was it pretty much just in adjacent?
Just adjacent.
Okay, so yeah, I'm going to stay where I am now.
Okay.
All right, where is my Salt Kish Axe? Full attack, yes. Come on.
Yep.
I think those are both going to be hits.
You didn't add the get him,
I've got it clicked.
do you?
Yep.
Maybe it's messed up on yours. I'll look at it.
So those should be +2 damage each?
Yeah, they should be +2 also damage.
Okay, they're both hits. So that's 54 plus another 4, so 58 points of damage?
Yep.
He has 55 hit points right now.
Yes!
Yeah.
Drop his
Turn
ass.
him into purple paste.
Good. That is exactly what I wanted to do.
Grape jelly.
Alright, Newell.
Okay, so I can shoot him and I'm not in trouble because Ryder already got him, right?
He's flat-footed.
He's flat-footed.
Which means he's not going to get an attack of opportunity on you.
Right, so I can shoot him with my pistol and then maybe back off. And then I can move my bugs.
Yep.
Wait, that's not... Please? Is this a full attack?
What?
Is this a full
If
attack?
it's a full attack, that means you're shooting twice, and each attack is -4.
No. So I just wanted.
22 is going to hit him for 7 fire,
+2.
for 9 fire. Nice. At short range, you raise your immersion-sized pistol and just blast him right in the side. Kind of tears into him, and he grunts and spins on you.
And then I'm gonna back up.
Run somewhere. You've got a haste circuit.
No, I don't. I'm gonna go find some cover and something interesting.
All right, so yeah, you leap behind the desk and drop down for undercover.
Yeah. Or is there anything high that I can get away?
You don't really, not in this room. You don't see anything up high to give you cover.
Okay.
But the desk is good cover.
Okay.
It's oak.
Oh, it's oak. It's good oak.
It's good.
Okay, so bugs are gonna go. I don't know where the best place for bugs are. It's how many did I? They go 20, right?
Yep, they go 20 feet.
And I don't think I can make it quite to
Yeah,
that.
you can get to there with that one.
With this guy.
Yeah, he can get to there.
Okay. All right, I'll just leave him there. Oops. Well, I think I'm going to leave him in a cloud around these guys so that they're kind of protected.
Okay. All right, good turn. The Berserker, who is buried under... Oh, damn.
Bugs?
Yeah, buried under bugs. All right, she's going to take the penalty. I got to move the bug for just a second. All right, she's actually going to do a trick attack with this. She starts scowling at Switch, although that's probably a little silly looking, especially Switch. Switch and Drez, how could they be intimidated? But that is actually a success, which is kind of funny.
Mm.
And she draws her tactical knife and swings wide, hits the wall next to you.
What is RCR?
It's your level, 20 plus your level. Oh, it's actually...
I was
that's
going to
a
say,
failure.
we're higher than level 6.
Yeah, that's a failure, actually. But she missed with the attack anyway, so... And that's a full round action to do that, so that is the end of her turn.
It's important that that misses, because even though if that hit, even though her attack missed, they would be flat-footed.
Yep. All right. So
There's
this
bugs
one's
in.
got a rider to deal with. Drops his pistol, shifts to here. Almost like you can tell he's making a retreat, kind of. He's going to try and make one, but he draws his censured longsword and swings twice at Ryder. Does a 25 hit?
Good question. That's kinetic?
That's kinetic.
No, 26.
Okay, so they both miss, unfortunately.
Oof, that would have hurt.
That's fortunately.
Oh, am I getting my words mixed up again?
Yeah, you're a little off.
It's all right. It's understandable. It's late.
Cypher.
All right. So I will trick attack him, make a hologram appear behind him, and try to distract him. And I will make him flat-footed.
You do have get him.
I don't think get him works on trick attack, does it?
No, I just meant like for your attack, you do have get him.
Okay. Is he flat-footed because of your get him?
No.
Okay, then I'm gonna make him flat-footed
Okay.
so that he can't op attack me.
You automatically get that for you.
Does that hit?
Oh, yes, that is a success.
Okay, I wasn't sure because 26 missed, So I wasn't sure if maybe 27 was the...
Yeah, they are CR27.
Okay. All right.
I'm sorry, they're CR7, not 27.
Okay. So he's flat-footed, which means I am going to move away. Let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20. While I'm right here, I'll take my shot. And I'm going to use my reroll.
Okay. That's a hit. So 34 points of damage.
Yep. Can I keep my... Well, I guess it's not any much better. It was only a 10 on the first shot.
Yeah, there's only a 1 point difference. So
Yeah. So that was 5, 10, 15,
although
20.
Technically, I will give that one to you because you are just re-rolling the d20, not the whole thing. So you did 10 points.
So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Hey, Newell, what's up?
I was just going to say, under this desk if you...
Got room back there.
Come on!
Don't worry, I'm tanking.
Yeah, you're tanking because your ass couldn't bar a door.
If only I had the electrostatic suit and was remembering to hurt people with it as I got hit.
If only you knew how to bar a door.
Switch.
I'm done.
They haven't hit me.
Yeah, I haven't hit Switch yet. I have hit... Have I hit Dres with melee?
You hit...
Yes, I did.
I don't know.
So actually, that one would have taken 2d6, or 1d6 damage.
1d6.
2d6.
No, Switch has the big one.
Yeah, I've got the little one, but who hit me?
Sorry.
Oh, that when he did the multi-attack thing,
Yeah,
right?
he hit you, so he actually took
That's
5
right.
electric. Well, he's dead anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, pasted him.
He's more,
He got
he's more dead now.
paid back for that. So I guess I'll go after this one here. I'll do that, and we'll go big. Come on.
Well, first one's definitely a hit for Ghetto crit damage. So take 20 off for that. Plus, so actually I'll just make that 34 to include electricity. And the other guy over here will take electricity. -6. Okay. And the second one, man, it is not your night, man.
Oh, man.
Jeez. That's brutal.
If he hits himself, does that set off his armor and shock the guy?
Shocks himself.
Fortunately for you, on this card, nothing applies, so nothing happens.
Yay.
Stop hitting yourself.
Stop hitting yourself. Stop hitting yourself.
I just like to see the sparks fly.
Don't join the cult of the Devourer.
Well, if they can't hit me and make it go off, I'm gonna hit myself and make it go off.
There you go. It's another way of attacking.
Ryder.
Alright, I am going to whoever attacked the guy right by me.
Woof. Big dog. Ooh. Man, we're getting use out of this fumble deck today.
Gosh. I think this random generator is
Lost
faulty.
its random.
A whole lot of ones.
Yeah, it's been the day of ones.
What kind of headshot is it?
Literally, it's called Rang Your Own Bell. So you go to fire, and he ducks out of the way. It hits the wall, ricochets back, and clocks you across the head. You take half weapon damage, and move 1 step down the wisdom poison track until healed.
Oh, jeez.
What's 1 step down the wisdom poison track?
So if you look on the journal tab, oh wait, I actually don't have it in there. All right, I'll pull it up here. I got the little book here.
Do you have another scar?
Am I sexy yet?
And you know it.
All right, wisdom poison track. You are weakened. The victim. Here, I'll just post it in the chat. Yeah, you.
Newell's gonna have to take a level of plastic surgeon.
The victim takes a -2 penalty to will saves and wisdom-based ability checks and skill checks, and the DCs of spells, which you don't have any, so it don't matter. Spell-like abilities doesn't matter. You don't have any spellcasting classes, so that's it. So -2 to will saves and wisdom-based ability checks. And skill checks. Because you're not right in the head right now.
All wisdom self. Okay. I can deal with it. Okay, so move action will be yelling, get him, and I will spend a resolve again to make it for everyone.
Is he still flat-footed if you missed him?
The clever attack still hit.
Okay. Oh, you're right. 32.
The feint.
Yeah,
feint.
me to 27. So okay. So move
So-
at your leisure.
That was get him on everything, and I'm still gonna stay by him and just act as a buffer between him and those guys.
I will shoot him.
Yeah.
You know, I just realized how their names are actually pronounced. It's like a Jen, so it's Bill Jolie, is what it's how it's actually pronounced.
Still looks like a weird
Bill.
dyslexic Billy Idol.
Julie.
Yeah, Bill Jolie. It is like Billy Joel, Bill Jolie. I'm gonna write the writer and see if that's what he was intending. All right, this one takes a 5-foot step down.
Float.
or
It's
float.
Angelina's brother, Bill.
But
Or her.
Or her adopted son.
There you go.
He launches. The first 2 are against Switch. The last 2 are against Drez.
ooh, there's a crit.
Oh, so
Ouch.
does a 30 hit Switch?
All right, Mike. What'd you do to make us crit fumble and for you to crit?
I
God.
wish I knew how to make that happen.
Uh-huh.
All right, so yeah, he's going to take some damage. So he's taking 18 from you because both hit.
And then I'll roll 2d6 because both of them hit me as well.
Oh man, he put himself in the middle and electrocuted himself. So -5 from you. All right, so first things first. To switch, that's 34 points of damage plus the crit card. The target. Stop looking at me. The target is blinded for 1d4 rounds, but you get a fortitude save to negate first. Matt,
Damn, mute. What kind of save?
a fortitude save. Oh, you crit.
Nice.
Okay, you are not blinded.
Yay.
All right. Then to Drez. Was the first one you hit on Drez?
Yes, both of them are hits, unfortunately.
So 33 points of damage to start with.
Yep. We need to do fortitude saves, don't we? On the hits as well, each hit?
Yep, you do. So I need 2 fortitude saves from each of you.
Actually, Mike, can you take just the give him back 10 points?
Did the second one miss?
Yeah, the 30 doesn't hit.
Oh, okay.
I double clutched apparently on my little button.
Okay, so I just need 1 fortitude from you for that one, for that one hit. To Billy.
Ooh.
Ooh, he
That's
gets
good.
disarming shot. He gets to attempt a free disarming combat maneuver against the target.
Ooh.
So I get to use the same bonus as the attack. So I'm rolling the attack, but it's not actually attacking this again. This is the first one on. So does a 30 beat your CMD?
Nope.
Okay, you are not disarmed.
You can't disarm me anyway because the blade's
this
part
is
of my arm.
This is against Drez.
Oh, wrong one. Oh, 39 does not hit me. So that's Drez.
Yeah. Let me pull up Drez here.
Wait, did he do a second group of attacks or?
No. This is the critical effect from his first attack.
Okay.
A 30 does not. Actually, a 30 does. He disarms you at the same time.
Nice.
So it did 33 points of damage, and your weapon goes skittering down the hallway.
Okay, no worries.
Let me do this to see how far it goes. Oh, not very far. So it's actually on the ground right here.
Okay.
Well, he had a good turn, except he got electrocuted like crazy. Desperate Hunter Cultist.
Oh, I didn't make my fortitude save. Let me make my fortitude save.
Okay. Actually, Switch, you failed yours.
His is actually a 16, right?
Yeah, he still failed it. Oh, shit. Unless someone can make a medicine check on you, you are paralyzed for 4 rounds.
Ouch.
Drez, you made...
Switch is paralyzed?
Switch is paralyzed for 4... Wait, do you get something because you're an android, just to be fair?
Well, what was this?
It's a biological paralytic. Do you have any defenses against that as an android?
No.
No, I guess not. Unless it's poison. I get +2.
It does kind of as a poison, though.
Well, I mean, he said 16, which
So that makes it
that adds in my plus. Unless what was the +2 from Steven?
From
Or was that
your note?
okay? Yeah, the note. So it was a 16.
Oh, so you already added the 16?
Well, it's in the notes.
Oh, I got you. Okay, so you still failed. Okay, I just wanted to make sure we got your ratios included.
Do bugs affect anything?
And I actually need... He hit you twice, Billy, so I need one from the second save. Your first one succeeded. I need a roll for your second.
Oh, that's right. Yep, you're right. So 1 succeeded. Good.
You have 2 successes, so you are not paralyzed.
Okay.
Now, either 4 rounds pass, or if someone makes a successful medicine check on Switch, they can clear the condition for him.
So can I visibly tell that he's paralyzed, or?
Yeah, he kind of slumps back against the wall, and his arms kind of fall down, and you immediately realize that he's been paralyzed and he's kind of helpless.
Okay, so I'm gonna immediately call out.
Medic!
Yeah,
Oil can!
All right, inspiration for the reference.
As a-
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, he gets fat. 6.
Gotta get through the hole.
Comes running in, sees that Cypher ran over to take cover, realizes he can't get to him, but there's a target of opportunity here.
Bring it.
You're a great tank, by the way. I just want to applaud you for that.
He wouldn't have to be if he could bar a door.
I think a 24 misses, though.
It misses, yeah.
Okay.
You know, I'm a backup tank for a reason.
Drez.
Oh,
Yeah, that reason is because you can't bar a door.
now, unfortunately, flank doesn't really count because my partner is paralyzed, right?
Yep, that is correct.
second. I'm just in a frenzy. I'm just gonna be like all out on this nasty thing in front of me.
Okay.
So I'm gonna do a full attack with my Kachaks. Does sick 'em still apply, Stephen? Or get him?
Sick 'em. What are you?
He's asking to get him still.
Get him.
Sick 'em, boy.
Get him is active on everyone right
Get him.
now. And you have +2 to damage because of the resolve I spent.
Okay, good. And
But for Drez, it's sick 'em.
well, from now on, Stephen, instead of saying get him, just say chopper, sick balls. Okay, here we go. Come on.
No, watch that too.
Oh, crap damage. Really? Well, are those both hits?
Yeah, the first one's definitely a hit, and the second one is a hit.
Okay, so that is 48
Wow.
plus 4.
He is also paced.
And then I will step. Haven't moved yet. So I'm just going to move up here and defend my friend.
All right. Yeah, the Biljuli are down now. Newell, there's been a call for a medic.
How would I get to him?
Do you have a haste circuit?
No,
And I don't think
I
you
can go. I
You
got
have 40 feet of movement.
no. I took that thing, so I get
You have
60.
40 feet of movement. It gives you +10.
Oh,
So you
so
have 40
I had
feet.
50. I had 30 before.
Yes.
I'm tired. 10, 20, 30. So I can't get to him, but I could get closer, and maybe I could get to him on next round.
Or you could do something and I will get to him.
Oh yeah, you can heal. Okay, well, I could try and distract the guy from behind you. So, ooh, do I need to shoot? How much? I can't see. Who looks worse, red or blue?
They look pretty close, actually.
Okay.
They're both bloodied.
So, should I take out? Well, I don't think shooting them is going to kill either one of them.
Like crit or something.
There have been a lot of crits tonight.
Mostly on the DM side of the screen.
I guess I'm just going to shoot blue in hopes that.
I mean, you can cast something and drop your bugs. You can shoot them. You can inject them with something. You can.
I'm looking.
You can grapple them.
with all 4 of your arms. Although, since you're small, it'll just look like you're humping their leg.
Somebody cut you off.
Nice.
Oh. We still have to fight what's her face, and I've got like 3 spells left. So.
You're worried about the next fight.
Well, you guys keep we don't ever get to
I was
rest.
like, we got this one in hand, guys. Come on. I'm thinking about the next one.
I can cast a healing junk bot. Could that go help?
I'll say, can you use that at range?
I'm trying
Or
to
is
look.
that a touch spell?
Creates a healing junk bot that can drag 30 feet or fly 15 feet a target to a place of your choosing, and can perform first aid, treat deadly wounds, and treat drugs or poison.
Yeah, if you can get in position and cast that, that could actually take care of the effect on Switch.
Okay.
Because it can treat deadly wounds, which means it can get rid of the condition.
So where do I have to be to get that to him?
I'll look it up.
3, 4. Basically, you need to get to the hallway. Somewhere in the hallway, and you could cast it next to him. Let me find you a little Did I lose you guys?
No, I'm here.
Oh.
So if I go into the hallway, is Blue going to get an attack on me?
So, in all fairness, this doesn't conjure a healing junk bot. You have to target mechanical stuff, and you convert it into a healing junk bot.
So I have to target some pile of junk. Does the door that doesn't work that fell down with the barricade, does that count as a pile of junk?
You know, if it was a mechanical door.
There is junk in this room.
Okay.
Okay, but I need to get into the hallway. Is that what you were saying?
Yeah, so what's the movement on the junk bot, does it say?
I just closed it. Hold on.
Or if you want to go ahead and click the spell, and then we can look at it real quick.
Okay. Maybe.
It has a land speed of 30 feet and a fly speed of 15.
No, it says that it can drag something 30 feet or fly.
No,
Oh, that's
I'm
what
reading the actual
in the
spell.
book?
It has a land speed of 30 feet and a fly speed of 15 feet. It can drag at half
10,
speed.
20, 30. So I have to get to like right next to where Blue is. No, that's where I'd have to create it for it to still get to switch.
Yeah, but he's flat. No, yeah, he's still flat-footed from last round till I go.
So I have to go stand here?
If you created it... Yeah, the junk is kind of right here. You see the junk on the floor? So
Got
you
it.
have to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
So, but if I pick up the junk and make it there?
Yeah, you could do that. You could do that. I'll let you do that.
So I pick up the junk, I run to here, I make the thing, and I send it over to Switch to heal Switch.
That's really funny.
I'm trying.
No, that's awesome. I think it's really funny.
All right, there you go. I just gave you your little junk bot. It's right next to you.
Here, Switch! Does it get to go on this turn, or does it have to wait till next round?
It can drag, or it can perform. Based on the reading, I think I could do it this turn.
Okay, so do I have to roll something, or does it just switch?
Nope, it does its thing.
Aw,
It does the first aid. The paralytic is removed from Switch, and suddenly your android friend, you are prone still because you went to the ground, but you are no longer afflicted.
Yay!
It's on now.
And
And
the bugs go away.
the bugs disappear.
Yeah, I lose.
Well, they stay for one round.
Yes,
Oh, you're right.
Thank you.
Okay. And those will stick around for nine rounds. Okay. Or the healing bot will stick around for 9 rounds.
Okay.
Okay, good turn.
Using all your spells.
Yeah, we're gonna get to like.
No, I mean like you're finding a use for all of your spells.
I like it.
She takes a 5-foot step away.
On the Stellar Degenerator.
Maybe. I don't know. I'm having visions of you guys saying about what people who know nothing playing with machines can do.
No. If I'm not...
That absolute unleash.
You are not paralyzed, so you...
Okay.
I need a distraction. I've got one.
So, where do you think you're going, bitch?
20...
And you can still
that
beat
may not actually hit. Let me see.
I can still move
the
away.
bugs.
I
They're
don't know
still.
why.
You can
Oh.
still
No,
move.
that actually misses. Is there any
Okay.
effect on the Berserker right now, Steven?
I'm sorry. Say it again.
Is there get him on the Berserker right now?
Get him on
Yeah.
everyone.
I've got it clicked. I'm not exactly sure if it went in there or not.
Did
I
she
think it did.
Was that a 5-foot step or was she moving?
That was a 5-foot step.
Okay, step up and strike, baby.
And she was in the bug square when that happened. So you guys. Oh no, you don't have it because she 5-foot step. So you're getting it now.
Yep.
Huh?
He's talking about the effects of the bugs.
Oh, I see. Okay, so should I just roll my attack?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Keep losing my Kish Axe. Crit! Come on. Oh, it was close. I'm getting so close to crits.
She has 32 hit points.
Oh, you gotta be freaking kidding me. Oh, but does she have the get 'em on her, though?
+2 damage.
So you killed her. Otherwise, it would have been a 1 hit point wonder.
That's the other reason why I'm here, to stop that 1 hit point foolishness.
Thank God for Sikkim.
The cultist here is not happy because New Will is now standing in his spot. He was gonna
Sorry.
So
We're frantically building things right in his face.
he actually turns on her.
I'm gonna need my own healing jump up.
And ouch! I think both of those are going to hit. So 36, 45 points of slashing damage.
Ouch.
Oh, that's.
Goodness gracious, honey.
Okay, so wait. Wait. Stop. Come back up.
Cypher's probably thinking, that's why I don't get in the middle of those things.
Why can't I bring that up? There it is. So first goes green, then goes red?
Yep.
Yeah.
So that's all of my...
So -45. And just like that, your entire stamina is gone.
That's crazy. That's half a Switch's stamina.
Well, hopefully he's standing now, and we'll do something about said dude in front.
That's cool. All right, and he's going to stay right where he's at. Cypher, your turn.
I think he hits harder than I do.
All right.
Should work out.
Trick attack on red. Try to distract him with one of my holograms.
Flat foot him.
99 left balloons appear around him.
You want me to make him flat-footed?
Yeah.
Okay. I was gonna say I was gonna make him off target, but since you asked for flat-footed,
Oh, yeah.
you get flat-footed.
Let's do it.
And then I will fire my laser pistol. Son of...
Use your reroll. Oh. Wait.
Flipping.
Awesome.
It's actually not too far off because of the penalties on him.
There's table inspiration.
What's that? It's table inspiration.
Yeah, you only missed by 3 actually.
Well, I rolled a 2.
I was saying there is table inspiration.
Yeah.
I did say it's up to you guys if you can use it.
What's that?
I wasn't joking. I said there is table inspiration, and Mike's saying it's up to us if we use it.
We have table inspiration.
Yeah, I gave it to you for the reference earlier.
Oh, okay.
For sending the junk bot to oil can the switch.
Oh, yeah. I remember.
Do it.
All right.
Do it. Do it.
You earned it. You want me to take it?
Do it.
All right.
That's fine. Use it.
I'm shooting again. So, are you going to keep my 15?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. So, if this hits, then we're looking at 36 points fire damage.
Just make sure you hit.
Come on.
Yeah. No promises.
That's a hit.
There we go.
So 36 points of damage. He is not looking good, but he is hanging in there.
Ah!
Oh,
It was a good hit, though.
Hold on. Add my 2 for get him, right?
2 damage.
All right, -2. He is still standing.
Oh, no.
Now he has 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, now he has 1 hit point.
To be fair, now he has 8.
Oh.
He's close, though.
Mike, let us just live in our ignorance.
I'm sorry. I should just keep the numbers to myself. They're all one
Ruining
hit
my
point.
immersion, Mike.
All right. Do you want to move, Bill?
No, I'm good where I'm at.
Okay. Switch.
Squish him.
You've got perfect flanking. Look at that.
I was about to op attack. I was like, oh wait, they're all dead.
There's purple jelly on the floor.
Oh, sorry, I didn't see the roll. 21 hits, 26 damage. He is also still hanging in there.
So if Drez steps up and we have him on all four sides, what kind of flanking is that?
It's mega flank.
Mega flank.
Mega flank. Ryder, your turn.
So intimidated he dies out of fear.
All right, I am going to. I think we'll
Unless
be.
he has the Bruce Lee feat, and then he's okay.
Chuck Norris
In
feet.
trouble. Yeah.
All right, I'm going to. All right, I'm gonna 5-foot step away, and clever attack him to try and kill him.
On red?
Red,
This
yes.
guy.
Okay.
That guy.
Roger that. $17 KAC is not gonna hit.
He's flat-footed.
Oh, yeah.
Flat-footed brings him down to a 19.
C'est la vie.
No other bonuses.
Nope.
Okay, unfortunately, yeah, that one's a miss.
All right. Well, I am still going to yell, get him on this guy.
Okay. Now it is the...
It's Red's turn.
Yeah, it's Red's turn. I see what you're trying to do. Trying to take him out before he did any more. Alright. He took a 5-foot step there. And it's going to be a full attack. Oh, 2 misses.
Yep.
And he is done. Drez.
I don't think there's any way that I can get both of them. Sucks. I want to get both of them, but I can't.
Sure you can.
How?
You really want to be epic? You turn your haste circuit on and you go through the doors.
But I still couldn't. I couldn't get both of them. Excuse me. So I
What?
can't. They've got to be. They have to be adjacent for me to cleave.
Oh, I thought you were gonna just double attack.
Like I can full attack, but I
Yeah.
can't. Yeah, but a full attack is. I'd have to move to do it. You can't.
Your haste circuit gives you an extra movement to get you into position, and then you do your full attack.
Oh, I didn't think about that. Okay. If that's legit, then I'll do that.
Yep. You will take an op attack.
That's fine.
Okay. So we get 1 swing on you as you go by.
Just if you were trying to be epic, you know.
And
Oh,
I
You
crit
gotta
you.
be freaking kidding me.
Oh,
Oh,
he crit.
no.
He's always trying to be epic.
Of course he does. You're paralyzed.
Great.
Splash damage.
48 points of damage. Wow.
48 points of damage, and creatures adjacent to the target take half of the damage as he slashes through you.
Is that me?
Did I hear that correctly? Creatures?
Yes, creatures. So when you were here, going to there.
He didn't go through there. He went through the doors.
I went the top.
Yeah.
I went the top way.
Okay, I think it only applied to switch anyway, though.
Okay.
So 48. Switch takes 24 points of damage, and Drez takes 48.
It's actually
No.
it can be anyone because he went through the doors. The whole
Up
point
top.
is that he didn't go through the enemy. He went
He
through
went.
the top.
Yeah, he went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So creatures adjacent would be Red,
He went up here.
Rider.
No, creatures adjacent would be no one because this is where the attack occurred.
Did the attack occur when he's there or when he's where he is right now?
It's here because this is where the op attack occurs as he moves here.
Okay.
Mike?
Yeah, I'm looking at it. Yeah, I think you're right. Actually, there would be no one.
Yeah, and I definitely wanted to go the top way.
And he took 8 electricity damage. Oh wait, no.
No, here's mine.
Yeah, that was Switch's. Yeah, I need to see yours.
Gonna take 7. 4.
He takes 4. All right, and yeah, you take the 48.
Oh man, brutal.
Let's say 48 would have dropped.
Somehow he's still standing. Like
I know.
the 2 weakest guys on the cultist team, the first wave, are the last 2 standing.
I know. Jeez. I'm
And they're doing crazy damage on us, too.
I know. I burned through my stamina already, man.
In all fairness, they did go after the weakest ones in the back, who are going like, get these guys off us.
Okay.
That's really me.
So I'll full attack.
Scream like a little girl.
Because I was protecting you. Hello.
I'm just saying, don't make me say things I didn't.
Hey, I'm a glass cannon, okay?
This star is because of you.
Uh-huh.
So
Go ahead
And
and
then
your attack,
star-
guys.
Because of them shooting at me.
Mike, first attack is going to go for the top one. Second attack for the bottom.
Okay.
Come on. Kill him.
You can split those up? I thought it was all on the same target.
Yeah, you can split up for full attack.
Oh, okay.
Please, please, please.
Hit, and they both go down.
Yes!
Whoop whoop.
Totally worth it.
Good job.
Yes!
Oh, I got some good splatters in tonight, man.
Now somebody who can actually engineer maybe bar the door before the next wave comes.
There's another wave.